this morning, we're working alongside Post Gold for Cash. We're going to turn your unwanted gold, the things you haven't worn, the things that are broken, the things that are just laying around, we're going to turn that gold into cash.
And the great news is we've got an exclusive offer here at Shop on TV. So you need to go through our website or our phones to get this exclusive offer that we're going to talk about. Everything is free. There's no risk here for you. So take a little look. Free gold selling pack you're going to order tonight on our phones or on our website. You're going to get free insured postage. You're going to get a free valuation of all your unwanted gold. And there's no obligation for you to accept that valuation.
That's crazy, isn't it? If you decide it's not as much as you would like, you can say no thank you, and they'll actually send all your gold back for free. So you've got nothing to lose at all, but so much to gain.
Well, on top of that, you've got prize draws, and there are 3 prize draws that you will go into. Let's take a little look at those prize draws that come alongside our exclusive offer. So first of all, an ITV and STV live show special with a chance to win £500 cash, a second draw to win £500 credit to spend at Shop on TV, and you'll also go into Post Gold for Cash's third regular £500 prize draw. You can check out all the terms and conditions on the website. The closing dates, they are rolling prize draws, so if you miss those closing dates there, you can go into the next one. But there's a massive bonus if you do the offer with us here.
The biggest thing, if you go via our website, via our phones, if you get our pack to send your gold in, you will get an extra 10% added on to the valuation of your actual gold. So they'll value the gold that you send in, and any precious metals, we'll go through that, and then they'll add on an extra 10%. You'll only get that doing this via Shop on TV, and that is your real added special. So loads of reasons, everything free today. You'll go onto our website, you'll go onto our phones, you'll pay absolutely nothing, but you could be getting extra money in your bank. What will you be spending that on?
And if you've got that bonus 10%, which you have with us here at Shop on TV, if it's £500, it goes up to £550. If it's £1,000, it goes up to £1,100. That extra 10% is that real bonus alongside those exclusive prize draws we've got.
So have a little nosy round. I bet you've got some broken bits of jewellery, a bracelet you haven't worn for ages, a mangled bangle, an odd earring, a necklace, the clasp has gone. Get it into your pack and get that money into your bank, but stay with us and find out how. Hello and a very good morning. Welcome to Shop on TV. I'm Hayley Green.
And I'm Sean Crawley.
Together with Shaylee, and together working alongside Post Gold for Cash, which is very exciting because this is your opportunity to get money in your bank for unwanted items in your home. So if you've got gold laying around, a mangled bangle, an odd earring, and you've got no use for it, you haven't worn it for years, that could be money in your bank so quickly with Post Gold for Cash.
It could be jewellery in your jewellery box that you just haven't worn for years. It could be fashionable pieces that have just gone out of fashion so you don't wear them anymore. The amount of gold that you could have at home that you could turn into cash with Post Gold for Cash, and we're working directly with them. This is just giving you an idea.
I think it's things you'll recognise. You think, oh gosh, I had those earrings. Yeah. I have got one of them left actually. Well, you can send a pair in, but you can just send one in. You can send, a broken necklace. I bet you recognise that pendant. Perhaps you've only got the pendant. That doesn't matter. The clasps come off the necklace. Perhaps it's a gold clasp. It doesn't matter. A bit of a gold watch. Any bits of gold that you've got, it could be tarnished. Yeah. Might not really look like gold anymore. Do you recognise that? There's loads of things, isn't there, that you think, I did have one of those.
And
Where
it
is
might be just at the side of the bed. It could be in one of those trinket boxes. Like I said, an old jewellery box or your new jewellery box.
Or one of those messy trays full of all sorts of bits and pieces.
That's just overfull. And your jewellery box is overfull because there's loads in there that you don't wear. Well, you could turn that gold into cash with Post Gold for Cash. Honestly, the range of items that Post Gold for Cash accept will run you through. But it's very important to point out that you go directly to our website or you go directly to our phone number. And when you do that, you are going to get some exclusives with our offer that we've got for you
Yeah,
today.
you could go to Post Gold for Cash directly and they give great valuations, but stay with us because you have got, like Sean said, some real true extras. Ordering on our phones or on our website. But remember, well, take a look. This is what it's all about. It's all the fact that absolutely everything is free.
Yeah, there's no risk whatsoever. So you've got your free postage selling pack. You're going to have free insured postage for your gold, so you don't have to worry about sending the gold in the post. We'll run you through that in a couple of moments. You've got a free professional valuation and no obligation to accept that valuation that Post Gold for Cash offer you. If you're not happy with that valuation, they'll send it back to you free as well.
Isn't that amazing? So you say, no, it's not enough, and they'll say, well, we'll send you gold back free of charge. But then on top of that, so you've got nothing to risk, everything free, send for your pack, but then you also go into, well, 3 prize draws, actually.
Yeah, 2 of which are exclusive to us, but there is a third one. Let's show you those prize draws that we've got. So your first exclusive is the chance to win £500 cash. The second exclusive chance to win £500 credit to spend with us here at Shop on TV. And you'll also go into Post Gold for Cash's regular £500 prize draw. You can see the closing dates there on screen. You can check out all the terms and conditions on the website. But if you miss that date, it will roll in to the next prize draws that we have available.
Now that sounds great already.
Yeah, there's more. There's more.
But there is more. And the biggest thing, the biggest reason to order your pack via us, everything free, is you'll actually get an extra 10% added on to your valuation.
Now, you're already adding these into your basket. That is exactly the thing to do. Add it to your basket because an extra 10% means if your valuation is £500, it goes up to £550 with us. If it's £1,000, it goes up to £1,100 with us. It really is worth doing it straight away, whether it's our website or our phone. So shopontv.co.uk, 0333 241 241. The operator's there waiting to take your calls. We are going to introduce you to our guest, but we're going to introduce you to lots of examples as we go through the show as well. And our guest is a good friend, fellow presenter. You'll recognise Charlie.
Hello, guys.
Lovely to see you again.
Yeah, it's good to see you.
But you work really closely with Post Gold for Cash now, representing the team because they're so busy opening envelopes and they can't get up here, can they?
No, they're really busy. They're flat out at the moment. And I've got to say, it's such a pleasure to represent Post Gold for Cash, but I am also, of course, a customer.
Yes.
I've used their services, and honestly, I cannot recommend it enough. When you use it, you realise just how good it is. And on that note, actually, they have a lot of returning customers. They have lots and lots of loyal customers. They are so good at what they do. But they are so nice, first and foremost. You know, you're in such good hands. They are gold enthusiasts.
Yeah, and they've been going, they're one of the very first, aren't they?
That's right, yeah. They've been going since 2009, so what, about 16, 17 years ago. They were, one of the first of their kind. And I went down there initially to see them. They're based down south in Bournemouth. And really nice family kind of atmosphere. You know, they're all good friends and they love what they do. And I've heard how they talk to customers on the phone. They give them so much time. So, yeah, I think it's such a good chance. If you've got something that you think could be valuable, get it sent in. It's free to find out what your gold, what your precious metals could be worth.
And remember
so
how easy it is as well. You can order either on the phones or on the website. Now, I know we're really busy already, so if you do want to order, jump onto the phones like you're ordering as normal, or jump onto the website shopontv.co.uk. On the website, as soon as you go to that full page, how easy is that?
Yeah, there's a big banner on the home page, Post Gold for Cash. Click on there, it'll take you through. This literally talks you through the entire process. So scroll down, it'll tell you how easy it is to sell your gold in just a few steps. Click on one of those banners there, and it's as if you're going to make a purchase, but everything's free. So you've got to add it to your basket. You've got to go through and check out your basket. And that'll mean that free pack, that valuation pack, is on its way to you.
All free of charge, no cost at all. Even if you're not going to pack that bag up straight away. Perhaps in a couple of months you're thinking, I'm going to have a sort out, and I know I have got some gold somewhere. You can then use our pack, because our pack will give you that extra 10%. And that's exactly what Charlie did, isn't it?
It certainly is. Joe, it's about 2 months ago now. I'll tell you the full story as we go on the show, but in a nutshell, I had some bits and pieces that I inherited from a very close family friend, and it's been sat in my parents' garage for about 7 years. I just need to get on with things. But eventually I got around to sorting it. But when I was going through some boxes of stuff, I found some jewellery boxes and I found some gold in there. I found some gold rings, some cufflinks, a little bit of silver. Now, I won't lie, some bits I found in there, I didn't know if it was gold or not.
Right.
But this is the beauty of this. You don't need to be an expert in gold. If you've got something that think it could be gold, get it sent in. But anyway, I sent some bits into Post Gold for Cash, and honestly, it's such a rapid turnaround service. They gave me a call and they made me such a great offer. But firstly, this is some of the stuff I sent in.
Now, some
It's
of
quite
that,
a
you think,
selection.
Yeah, I know. Well, now there's a bracelet. I think it's a bracelet or a necklace in there. I was in quite a rush, so I bundled it in an envelope and got it off to them. But there's a bracelet in there. I wasn't sure if it was gold, but it was.
but you can still send that in just for them to check.
Oh,
Brilliant.
yeah, absolutely
Brilliant.
right. This is the thing. It's free to find out. And, OK, so I've got some rings in there. There was a 22-carat gold ring. We can talk about hallmarks later on. Some bits you might want to look out for if you want to. There were 9-carat gold cufflinks in there.
Right.
And there were some bits that didn't have a hallmark. That doesn't matter. Just send it in anyway. And I couldn't believe the amount of silver that was there. I had no idea that was precious metal.
Well, it looks
I really
quite tarnished, looks quite...
Could be costume jewellery.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, I had no idea. But anyway, they called me. Sam called me. It was about 11 o'clock in the morning on a Friday, right?
And what were you hoping to get?
Well, okay, well, because as I said, I knew some bits were gold. I thought, in my head, if it was £1,000 or if it was 1,500,
That would be amazing.
I didn't want to tease myself. I didn't want to jinx anything.
So you would have took 1,000.
I would have taken that.
1,500 would have been great.
That would have been great.
Okay.
But do you know what I got? Right? Are we ready?
Let's
The
take a
amount I
look.
got was
Oh my word.
I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it.
So
yeah.
that was plus your extra 10% because you sent via one of our packs.
This is it. So I wanted to experience the process just like our customers this
Great.
morning are going to feel. So I ordered a pack through Shop on TV because who wouldn't want that extra 10%? So the way they called me on the phone, they're, like I said, they're enthusiasts. They just described what I sent in. They went through it all and it was fascinating to listen to. And they said, oh, it's just over £2,600. But then they said, Charlie, because you ordered it through Shop on TV, we're adding on an extra 10%. So, yeah, it was nearly £3,000.
And that is fantastic, isn't
Yeah,
it?
I couldn't believe it. I
was
really
what
couldn't.
you spent it on, isn't it?
Yeah,
Well,
this is really nice.
The reason why I want to do it quickly, and this is a good thing, if you do need the process to be quick, then it really, really can be quick. There was a balance due on a family holiday. Actually, the day after I got the money. So it was a family holiday we actually just came back from, and there was a place in Wales where me and my family always went there pretty much without fail every single August. And about 20 years later, we thought, should we go back there? You know, a bit of reminiscing,
Yeah.
and we did. So I used the money I got from Post Gold for Cash to pay off the balance for me and my family to go
And your
there.
relative who left you that gold,
Yes.
and all those bits,
Yeah.
you didn't really recognise any of the gold that she used to wear.
Well, this is
so it
it.
wasn't sentimental, but you used to go on holiday to that place
That's
with her.
right, because we used to have a caravan there back
How
in the day.
great.
And if you know, it's called Abersoch in North Wales, if you know. And it hasn't changed much, actually, either. We're really pleased, because we went there a couple of weeks ago. But yeah, the lady who left me these bits, her and her husband, who I was very close to, they were like unofficial grandparents to me. And they came and joined us, met us at the caravan we used to have years ago. So it just felt right, you know. I just thought I wanted it just sort of tied up quite neatly in my mind. And I thought that's a really nice thing to be able to do. And we had such a brilliant time. And I had a little toast and everything. And it was really, really good. And I had a bit left over. I bought some festival tickets for me and my girlfriend to go to.
Right.
We went to Amsterdam, went to a really good festival.
How
So,
great is
honestly.
that? And that is the thing, and there's so many great stories because this is making money out of unwanted gold. If it's sentimental, keep it. But
Well,
if
this
it's
is it.
something that is perhaps broken, something that doesn't really mean anything, something that's been laying in a jewellery box for years.
Now, the whole process is really, really simple. To sell your gold and turn it into cash, you just go to our website or our phones. But it's very important when you get the envelope, and we'll run you through the envelope in a moment, that you take it once you've packed it up. Now, this is the envelope. This is what's included. But let's show you, first of all, how you take it to the post office. There's your free gold selling pack we're talking about. There's the form that we're going to show you in a moment. Pop your gold in that second protected envelope. and take it to the post office. But very important that we point out that you don't just pop it in a post box. You must take it to the post office counter.
You want to
Because
get
when you
that
do
receipt.
that, you get your receipt and it's fully insured, isn't it?
How exciting is that? So then you post it off, it can be tracked, and that's what it's all about. It's all about you getting this absolutely free pack tonight, nothing to lose, but that pack will give you that extra 10%. You could post it off as quickly as it could be with you tomorrow, then you could post it off the following day, and they could be ringing you the following day. Honestly, you can get the money so quick if you want to, but then if you are thinking, oh, I am going to have a tidy up in a couple of weeks, or if I find anything, order the pack now, put it to one side, and then when you're ready to put your gold in, of course you can. But look how fast it can be. So today, what day is it today? Sunday. No, it's not. It's Monday now, isn't it? We came in Sunday. It's now Monday morning. So Monday morning, you're ordering your free pack.
And then on Tuesday, you'll receive that free form and bag provided. You're going to drop your prepaid Royal Mail special delivery envelope at the post office counter and collect your proof of posting. And by Wednesday, the team from Post Gold for Cash could be calling you, and Wednesday this week we're talking about, could be calling you and offering you that free valuation.
And then if we look just very quickly at some sort of things that have been sent in.
Yes.
Because you might be at home thinking, oh gosh, you know, what sort of things can I send? Well, send items like this. If you're at home having a little nosy round, perhaps one necklace, oh my goodness, 18 karat gold, £2,432. So actually, if they had sent it in one of our packs, they would have got another £244.
Yeah, brilliant. On the right-hand side,
That's what I would do.
That's your life there.
Yeah.
That collection, all mixed up, all messed up, all broken.
Knotted necklaces, drive you mad.
£1,785 is brilliant, but with our offer with Post Gold for Cash, you'd get another £179 there. And it can be single items. What we would say to you, send as much as you can.
Well, you don't know what it's worth. Send as much as you can. If you're not sure if it is gold or not, pop that in with what you know is gold as well. So that one bracelet there, £456, that goes up another £46 for that one item because they got the pack from us, and that's what you're doing right now. But then take a look at this ring.
Yeah, when you're talking about single gold bands, because we don't really know the value of gold, that one there is £161. Brilliant. For one gold band, £161, it's 9 karat gold. Another 16 or £17 added to that because of the offer. But take a look at this next page, because it's another gold band. It's a thinner gold band, but it's 22 karat gold.
Yeah, so visually you'd think it was worth less. It's worth so much more.
£567 for one ring. Well, that goes up another £57. Now we're massively busy already.
And don't forget, send in as much as you can. Another great bundle, perhaps a mangled bangle, a broken bracelet, a knotted necklace, one earring. It doesn't matter. Pop it in the envelope. That was worth £1,642. But of course, if they'd have sent it in our envelope, they would have offered them another £165.
Yes,
that's what it's all about. You'll go into 3 prize draws and you'll get that extra 10%, but it's all completely free of charge. What you've got to do, that wants to be sent in, you see. It's like, put me in the pack. So pop it in the pack, put it into the envelope, get to the post office, and you can turn that unwanted gold into cash.
03333 241 241, shopontv.co.uk. And remember, it's through our website. It's as if you're making a purchase, but everything is free. Now, we are going to introduce you, because we were lucky enough to do the first show with the team for Post Gold for Cash. We're going to introduce you to Sam and Steve.
Oh, they are absolutely fabulous. You'll love their passion, and you'll understand why we are always so excited to do Post Gold for Cash, and how you will fall in love with them as well.
The company was established in 2009. Obviously, just the concept of somebody came up with the idea of sending in your gold and getting cash. I mean, it's as simple as that.
Yeah.
And there was nothing like it then, was there, really?
No, not really. We are one of the longest that have been running.
And you've been there very much since the start?
I've been there 15 years. I appreciate I don't look old enough.
Started very young.
Very young, toddler. So yeah, and I've really enjoyed it. I started actually making the calls.
Okay.
So I would call the customer with the offer for the items that they've sent in. Thoroughly enjoyed that. And then I kind of started thinking, well, actually, I want to have a look at these things and I want to see a little bit more about that and learn about
Open the
that side of it.
envelopes.
That's it. It is absolutely. I had an auntie who had just the most magnificent jewellery box, and you would sit there picking through it. So this is just absolutely awesome.
The same
How
sort of thing.
fabulous. So you've just grown with the company then, really.
Absolutely. And I thoroughly enjoy it. And there's something new every day that comes into it.
Oh, but it's so exciting when you get that
It's
package.
very exciting. It's not so exciting when you get the teeth.
Oh!
We will take them. Send them in.
Still gold.
What with the gold filling?
Yes,
Still gold.
yeah, in the dental packet. We will take it. Please send it
Where
in.
there's gold, there's cash.
Well, we will go through what you can and can't send in. So not any old teeth.
No, a little bit of gold.
Gotta have the gold.
As long as they're washed.
Don't get grandma's false teeth and pop them in. They've got to have that
have the
gold
gold.
filling in. And Steve, tell us a bit about your story, because I love your story, how you've got involved in the company.
Okay, so I'm the new kid on the block. I've only been around with Post Gold for Cash for the last 10 months or so, and it's a fantastic team to be part of, and I really enjoy working with them. My role is to make calls, to support customers, to reassure, answer questions, and make sure people have got their packs, and if they've got any questions, to answer them.
Great.
And to just help people, nudge them along the way if that's what they want to do, because it's always the customer's choice as to what they're doing.
Lots of people
brilliant.
do mention just how friendly you are. You're a great sort of quite small team.
Small but mighty.
Yeah.
And perfectly formed.
But make it really personal. I think that's really important.
I think
as
the
well.
other good thing is I mean, obviously we brought the new boy with us, but the whole team have been there for a considerable amount of time. Most of us have all been
And
there.
between you, you've got so much knowledge in gold, haven't you?
Yeah, absolutely. And it just flows. It really flows and it really works. And we love talking to the customers and helping and the different stories as to why they're sending stuff in and things like that. I mean, sometimes it's sad, sometimes it's happy and they're ecstatic with their offers and, you know, say I can get my car fixed, that sort of thing.
And customers are really grateful for that contact and that support and that connection, because then we can talk them through the process and just to reassure them. Because some customers have had the pack sitting on their side for a good few weeks and they're nervous to send the pack through. And sometimes people just send one piece to test, to see what it's like. And they get the reassurance and they get the offer so quickly and they get some incredible offers.
You think you might have heard of Post Gold for Cash. Who are they? Who are you?
That's Miss Steve and Sam.
And an amazing team.
Yes.
So Post Gold for Cash was established back in 2009, so we've been going for a really long time. It was an idea from Ash, and he needed to get on board with somebody who had this kind of knowledge, which he did.
So actually was the founder as such.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. So between him and Ian, this is where we've sort of got to here.
And you were very much one of the first, weren't you then?
Within a year I joined. I was only meant to do 14 hours a week, part-time.
Funny.
Yeah. So yeah, I actually joined by accident. A friend of mine went for the job interview.
Okay.
And they offered her a part-time job, but she wanted full-time. So she turned around and said, "You need my friend Sam."
She
How
could go part-time.
fabulous. That is
I
one of
want
those
part-time.
meant to be moments.
Yes,
isn't it?
absolutely. And do you know what? I love it.
And you've just fallen in love with it, haven't you?
Yes. I mean, who wouldn't fall in love with
Well,
playing
it's
this?
exciting, isn't it? Because you've gone from. So what did you do at first? On
So
the
at
phone?
first I was on the phone, so I'd be calling you, I'd be giving you your offer, chatting away with you, and that was it. And then I was like, oh, can I play with it? Can I come and have a go and do this? And yeah, so I sort of shadowed some of the other valuers at the time, and I just love
So you learned the process on the job to the
So
point when
you've grown with the company,
I
really,
have,
haven't you?
I have,
Definitely.
absolutely. And they're such a super supportive company to work for.
Right.
Very small team. aren't
Very
they?
small, yes.
So it's very personal. Lots of people say it's very personal. It's very
Yeah.
friendly. It was all very smooth.
Yeah, it comes across, I think, when we're talking to people. I mean, anyone that orders a pack tonight, if you haven't sent it back in the next couple of weeks, this guy's going to call you.
Have an amazing conversation.
Lots of people will purposely now not send it back. So
I'd love to call them.
how's that?
just so they can chat to Steve.
Yes.
Now, Steve, tell us your story, how you got involved in.
So I got involved because I discovered this most amazing sport called pickleball.
Okay.
And Ash actually plays pickleball. And so I met him playing pickleball, and he talked about his business and said, would you like to get involved and do some mystery shopping?
funny.
And then come along and do some calls. And I said, I'd love to have a go. Why
Yeah.
not?
Yeah.
So I did some mystery shopping. thoroughly enjoyed it, and I found Postgold for Cash to be so easy to do business with. I personally found them very trustworthy. I chose to sell my items, so I found the prices great. And then I started making some calls to them.
And then you started working.
And I thoroughly enjoyed having conversations with people, giving them choices, giving them options, talking them through processes, and reassuring people, because they're slightly nervous. Oh, I'm scared to take it to the post office. I'm not sure. I've had it for ages.
Well, you said when you sent yours in, you took photos of everything.
I did. I took photos on my phone, as I do with everything, receipts and stuff, because you can never have enough reassurance yourself.
Yeah.
So I had that evidence, and so when I sent it through, I had to remind myself what Tracy, when she called me with the offer, which ones were value and which ones weren't. And I was shocked about the ones that had value, because I thought it was the other ones that had value. And then to be offered between £400 and £500, it was like, whoa. And for once in my life, I was sort of like able to receive some cash to spend on either the children or a spa day or upgrade their phone without having to borrow money.
Yes.
So for a change, I wasn't borrowing.
Like a bonus.
I was recycling some stuff that was sitting in the bedside cabinet.
Nothing.
So, we say about recycling all the time. We love a bit of recycling these days. I recycled it and I thought, why is it sitting there when I can do this? So my son thoroughly enjoyed his new iPhone.
So we were established back in 2009. So as companies go, we are one of the longest standing.
Yeah, you were very much one of the first, weren't you?
Yeah,
Thought of the idea sort of first, and then others sort of came along.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's one of the things that makes us very trustworthy.
Yeah.
Obviously, the longevity of the company.
Yeah,
Absolutely. The other thing to consider is, with regards to staff, other than Steve being our newbie, the rest of us have been there sort of 15 plus years.
More or less from the beginning.
So, yeah, absolutely. So we work as a really good, smooth team. And the idea basically came from Ash, who then teamed up with Ian, who had the jewellery knowledge and this kind of thing. So they set it up, and here we are. Basically, we've come this far down the line, and it's such an easy service to use.
Yeah, really straightforward, really safe. You can see here over 270,000 customers have used the service already. Rated excellent, based over 2,000 Trustpilot reviews. Promised to match any price offered by other online buyers. Can you just confirm how that works?
Okay, so what we would need from you is if you have had an offer price from somebody else.
Someone else.
Yep. Which is fine. Shop around if you need to. It's your own peace of mind, which is what we always say. We will match that if we can see that in writing. So you just need to provide it to us with the quotation, the date it was done, and obviously as long as the weights match, we will do that.
You'll match the price.
Yeah.
And you're saying it's so easy. It's so easy, and that's why you should choose Postgold for Cash, and you can actually have a little look at just how simple it is. It's fast, it's easy. The great thing is it's a no obligation service, so if you don't want to take that valuation they give, they will send your gold back completely free of charge. You've lost nothing, but you've learned how the money, whether you wanted it or not. Or you might be really surprised, which most people are when you read the 5-star review. I didn't think it'd be that much, and you do accept that money. So just send that gold in for free to be valued. If you're not happy with the offer, as it says, they'll return your gold items completely free of charge. So many people so happy with that offer. And the experienced gold valuers provide you with a free valuation to discover what your gold is worth. Absolutely everything is free. You've got absolutely nothing to lose tonight. Order that pack and it will guarantee you, well, take a little look. It'll guarantee you so much because you've got the opportunity with our exclusive offer with Postgold for Cash to get that free selling pack.
Well, everything's free. You get your free gold selling pack. It's going to be free insured postage.
And we'll tell you about that as well.
Yeah, it's a really safe service. Remember, they're one of the originals when it comes to this kind of service. You're going to get a free professional valuation. And if you decide it's not right for you, Postgold for Cash will then return your gold for free as well. On top of that, you've got exclusive deals with us here at Shop on TV. This is why you should do it through our website or our phone number. So prize draw wise, there are 3 prize draws in total. The first one is an exclusive to ITV1 and STV, chance to win £500 cash. The second one, £500 credit to spend with us here at Shop on TV. And the third one, you'll also go into Postgold for Cash's regular £500 prize draw. Now, terms and conditions are all on the website. You can see the closing dates there, but if you miss that closing date, it rolls on to the next prize draws that they have available for you. So you won't miss out. As soon as you accept your valuation, you go into those prize draws.
But it gets even better than that. So, I mean, that's pretty good, isn't it? 3 prize draws, everything's completely free. Order your pack on the phones, on the website, like you're ordering something, but it's free of charge. But the reason to really do it through us here on Shop on TV is you will get a massive extra.
What a bonus.
10% added onto the valuation.
So if your valuation's £500, you'll get 550. If it's £1,000, you'll get 1,100. If it's 2,000, you get 2,200. In fact, let's give you a couple of examples to show you the monetary value that you'll get.
Oh my word, there's just one necklace there. Who would have thought? So obviously send as much in as you like, but one necklace, £2,432. But had they sent it in one of our packs, they would have been offered another £244 on top of that. And then that's me, like Sean said, that's my life. A complete muddle. One earring, a mangled bangle, probably a broken necklace in there. But again, that valuation is fantastic.
Well, yeah, you'd be over the moon, wouldn't you? £1,785. But add 10% on top of that, another £179, because they always round it up for you. It really is the time to order your envelope. There is no risk, remember, everything's free.
Everything, absolutely everything. You can jump onto the phones. We're busy on the phones. We're massively busy on the website. And that's one of the best places to order, shopontv.co.uk. And as soon as you go through to our first page, there you go.
On the home page, you see that big banner. Click on Post Gold for Cash. It takes you through, and this is brilliant. It runs you through the entire process. It tells you everything we talk about on the live show. Scroll all down, and then you see Order My Free Gold Selling Pack now. Click on there. It'll take you through. And this is as if you're making a purchase. So you've got to add it to your basket.
Zero cost.
There'll be no charge, and there'll be no postage, like we say. Go through to your basket, and very important, we point this out, that you must check your basket through, because when you check it through, we'll get your address, we'll get your contact details, so we can send that post pack out to you.
And there's no cost at all. And then you've got that pack for as and when you're ready to send it in. If you want to send it in straight away, you can. And you could be having your money by Thursday, if you wish. But if you've got a couple of weeks off in a couple of weeks and you think, well, I'm going to have a sort, I might find some bits of gold then, because it's bits laying around. This is all mine. Rings I haven't worn since I was about 18, 19, 20. But if you want it super fast, look how quick it can be. As you know, you can pop it in the post. Well, if you're ordering today, it'll be with you actually tomorrow. Then you can post it off tomorrow, and we'll explain how you take that to the post office. And then it can be they could ring you on Thursday morning say, on Wednesday morning, and say, you know, is that amount good for you? Here's your extra 10%. If you're happy, they'll put it into your bank that day.
That's the other great thing. You actually get to speak to someone.
Yeah.
That's what I really liked about the service that Post Gold for Cash offer. You've also got to be reassured how safe this entire process is.
Well, ask Charlie about this, because it is. I mean, some people will be thinking, is it safe for me to send my gold in?
Yeah.
It is, isn't it?
Totally safe, totally safe. So for the moment you drop your parcel off at the post office, it's tracked from the moment you drop it off to the second it arrives at Post Gold for Cash's premises, and it's signed for, so it's literally handed to a person, they sign for it.
Great.
And actually, when you do take it to the post office, you get a receipt which has got the weight on it. So the first thing they do at Post Gold for Cash is weigh it, just to make sure nothing's been tampered with. But I've actually been in person to the premises, and there's a lot of doors, lots of security, as you'd expect. There's a vault in the corner, but the CCTV everywhere, so it's such a professional setup that they've got. So yeah, it's absolutely more than safe. And when you send your parcel, it's automatically insured anyway for £750. If you want to increase the insurance, you absolutely can do. You're always in control of that. So yes, to answer your question, it's absolutely safe. So end-to-end tracking, next working day delivery. Yeah, and there's no safe place deliveries. As I said, it's actually handed to a person.
Yeah.
So you've got that peace of mind.
Now, at the bottom of there, you can see, insured, as Charlie said, up to £750. The great thing is, if you think it's worth more than that, you can increase that insurance.
Absolutely right. So you can pay up to the maximum, which is £2,500 worth of cover. That's about an extra £10. But again, you're always in control of this. It's completely up to you. The good thing is, if Post Gold for Cash make you an offer, they'll add on whatever additional insurance you paid.
Oh, so that you get paid back for that. If you say yes to what the offer they've made, they'll pay you what you paid to add on the extra
insurance. So you don't lose it. You don't lose it.
Wow, so they get an extra 10%. And if you've added on an extra £3 insurance, they'll give you that extra 10, they'll give you that
Absolutely right. And if for whatever reason you say no for the insurance, because you're in the driving seat, it's your choice, they will return your goods right back to you at the same level of insurance that you sent it. Yeah.
So complete
you've got
peace of mind.
Oh, complete peace of mind. I just think it's an opportunity because the price of gold is good. Let's not forget that. Compared to this time last year, it's gone up by about 20%. That's why they are so busy at the moment. People are jumping on this opportunity, and I really encourage you to do the same. I am a customer of Postgold for Cash first and foremost, and I honestly can't recommend it enough. It's so exciting just to find out. Waiting for that phone call.
Yeah.
Honestly, I was like checking my phone.
And they do talk you through everything as well, don't they? They'll say, oh, that was gold, or that was 22 carat gold. That wasn't gold, actually. But yeah, talk you through the lot.
And don't worry, if you send something in that turns out to be copper or costume jewellery, they're used to that. Don't worry about that.
We should perhaps show you what you can and can't send in.
Good idea.
This will give you a really good idea as to what you can and can't, because you can send in precious metals.
Yeah, so you might have white gold, for example, that could be alloyed with silver. It might just be a piece of silver. Sterling silver, various different purities out there. But gold coins, gold earrings, gold necklaces, chains, bracelets, bangles, pendants, rings, brooches, and all other precious metals. So like I said, your silver, your platinum, your palladium. But to be honest, it doesn't have to be jewellery, anything that's gold. It could be... It could be like a bespoke ornament or something.
Yeah,
it could
or
be
a bit of a watch, or it can be a broken bit. It can be a broken one earring.
One earring, yeah. It might be a ring and you've lost the gemstone, or maybe a watch strap and you can't get it fixed. That sort of thing is absolutely perfect. It doesn't have to be working. Anything that's gold, get it sent in, and people do. They get sent in all sorts, right? I mean all sorts. So please don't be embarrassed or anything like that.
But they mentioned teeth and things.
Yeah, they have. They get a lot.
Only gold, please. Only gold teeth.
Not your set of teeth. You won't get anything for them.
But, they do check it. No dentures or anything. But they honestly. But this is the thing. They're so lovely. They're used to all this. But they will speak to you on the phone and talk through what you've sent in. But if you've got something that you think, oh, that's a bit weighty, that looks like gold to me, get it sent in, And it's so exciting. It's just free to find out. Get a professional evaluation for free, and that is worth so much. But you might be in for a really nice surprise, like I was.
I think you've got we had no idea when we did the very first show. We were rubbish actually, absolutely clueless as to what was gold, what wasn't gold, or what was the more expensive gold. And that's why we say send it all in, because you've just got no idea.
I mean, you might be into your hallmarks, you might know quite a bit about gold. Yes, you can look for hallmarks, but if there's no hallmark on it, for a ring, for example, it might have been cut off if it's been resized in the past. There are various different rules and regulations with hallmarks in different countries, different laws against what can be sold as gold and all sorts.
Right.
So if it could be something that was bought abroad, something you've inherited that your grandmother bought abroad or something like that. So if it looks like it's gold, just get it sent in, because it really could be. It could be a 22 carat gold ring.
Don't doubt yourself.
Nice.
No, don't doubt yourself.
Then
just
you've
get
got
it
your
sent
pack, and get your pack from us, because you'll get an extra 10% added on to your valuation. Just have a little look around, and if it looks like gold, go into your jewellery box and the things you haven't been wearing for ages. Or my mum's got loads of little trays full of
trinket
all
trays,
sorts of rubbish, really. But in there, when you empty it all out, you often find, is this gold?
There's a gold earring in there. There's a gold ring.
I've had a gold one earring by my bed forever, and I'm never going to find the other one.
No.
Get it sent in, because we were rubbish, weren't we?
Yeah, when it comes to guessing prices and having an idea yourself, you probably are like us. You haven't got a clue what it's worth. The great thing at Postgold for Cash is the team. They're experts, aren't they?
Yeah, so ignore what we said and listen to what they say.
You've got the odd earrings and rings. Stones missing. Perfect. Send it in. Back of a watch. Something like
Could
that.
we move that?
Can I just
very
grab that out
technical
your
gun.
way?
We'll talk you through that in a moment.
You've obviously got white gold, yellow gold. There is no difference. It's just the colour. So the gold content would still be either 9, 14, 18. That's still the same. So the colour makes no odds. I mean, for example, this little box here, what do you think that may well be worth? I mean,
it's a little treasure trove there, isn't it?
I don't know. It's really tricky, isn't it?
Because I don't think a lot of people realise how valuable gold is.
No.
And that constant, well, it's been constant, the way it's gone up and up and up, hasn't it? And we'll show you examples of that as we go through. So you want us to guess?
I want you to guess.
The
Let's make it
value of
fun.
this box.
Oh, gosh.
I'm going to go £300. Higher or lower, Hayley? Higher or lower for the game?
Oh, I'm gonna go higher.
Okay, where are you going?
Oh, have I got to pick a number?
Yeah.
I thought I
Yep.
could just go higher and win. I'm gonna go
a few pieces?
425.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's very precise.
300, 425.
Okay, so
Have we got
grab
a reveal?
a little
big
reveal there.
in here.
You ready?
Dun, dun, dun. Can't turn it around.
Sorry.
Can't get hold of it. Oh, hang on. Approximately £750 worth.
But do you know the best thing is if we sent that to you via Shop on TV, doing your order, getting your free pack, that would be more than 750.
This would give you 10%
10%
more.
extra.
Yes, because
Another,
they've got
another £75.
another £75 on top.
So it'd go from 750 to 825. That's our exclusive deal. Remember, you're going to get an extra 10% on the valuation of whatever you send.
And remember, you're ordering on our website, or you can order on our phones like normal. You need to pop it in the website into your basket, check your basket out as if you were ordering something, but it's completely free.
Free pack,
of charge.
free postage, free valuation, and free returns if you don't accept the valuation.
That's fantastic.
Where should we go? Where should we go?
Okay, so we've got some around the front here. So there's just,
Okay.
just a little single gold ring sat there
Okay.
in the
Ah,
drawer,
yes.
doing nothing.
Okay.
What do we think?
I'm thinking £100.
Oh gosh.
I should pick it
It's
up.
quite it's quite
Oh,
thick, isn't it? It's
now I'm
quite
thinking
thick.
more than £100.
Yeah. I'm going to go, I don't know,
Should probably smell
200.
it.
200.
Smell it? Is that a thing?
Shall I try it on? 200.
Okay, I said 100.
Okay, you ready?
Changed my mind.
No way.
£500?
For one item?
For one item, yeah.
And is that because of the weight?
And because
of
of
it?
the grade.
Yeah.
Right.
Quality.
That is the higher grade of gold. So the purity of gold within it is higher. That's 22 karat gold.
Wow.
Now, quite often, sort of your grandparents, they would often have 22 carat.
Gosh, £500.
Yes.
Oh,
I'll just look after
Oh
that.
no, you that one. Wow. And
Okay.
one more thing, what else?
Okay, so then we've got this one. Now, this is unhallmarked.
Oh, okay.
Right.
So,
So people might think,
well, should I send it? You know, how do I know what it is?
Yes.
So obviously we test it. We have the magical little gun that
gun
we
you
have
showed us.
moved casually off the table. So we would use that to test this. If anything comes in unhallmarked, okay, so it's like an X-ray, and it will determine what the contents of the gold is within the item. So that's a high grade of gold. It's just a few items, isn't it?
okay, I'm
So,
going to go.
I mean, it's really pretty, but I would probably look at that and think probably it wasn't real gold. So you just don't know, do you?
Exactly.
So, price-wise, don't, how much?
I didn't guess.
Because I would think that wasn't proper gold. Oh my word, there's another
It kept
zero.
coming, look.
Wow.
2,500. So you could be so pleasantly
And then you get an extra 10%.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that £250 extra?
Yes.
It
Oh
is.
my word.
And that's the reaction we get from our customers
I
when we call them
bet.
back.
Oh, lovely. We've
And
got
it's
it.
like the conversations we have are incredible.
I bet it's really
with the
satisfying.
gratitude and the
excitement.
excitement, because it's the thought of what we can now do with that cash. It's recycled that precious metal.
Yeah.
And what can we do now?
We were hopeless, weren't we? And honestly, the one we thought was least valuable was the most valuable. But remember, so many extras if you order your free pack, and it's all free.
Yeah, it's exclusive deals that we've got for you here at Shop on TV. That's why we say to go through our website and our phones, because you get some bonuses. So let's take a look at what you get. Well, first of all, everything's free, remember. You've got no risk here. You're going to order your free gold selling pack. It's going to be insured for free. You're going to get a free professional valuation, and there's no obligation to accept that valuation, because Post Gold for Cash will give you free returns as well if you don't accept it.
Yeah, if you say, well, that's not as much as I thought it would be, they'll send your gold back for free of charge as well. How great is that? Nothing to lose at all. But then so much to gain. If you accept the valuation, you'll automatically go into 3 prize draws.
Yeah, 2 of which are exclusive with us here at Shop on TV. So the first exclusive you're going to see right at the top of the screen there is an ITV1 STV live show special, the chance to win £500 cash. You'll have a second one where you could win £500 credit to spend with us here at Shop on TV. And then you'll also go into Post Gold for Cash's regular £500 prize draw. All the terms and conditions are on the website, including the closing dates for those prize draws that you see there. But that's not all, is
No,
it?
the biggest bit is this, because if you're ordering the pack via us, and we'll show you how, completely free of charge, everything free, when they give you your valuation, because you ordered this pack and you sent it back in this pack, you'll get an extra 10% added onto your valuation.
What a bonus. Imagine if your pack or your gold was worth £200, you'll add £20 on. If it's £500, you'll add £50 on. If it's £1,000, you'll add £100 onto the valuation. Whatever it's worth, you're going to get that extra 10% added on to your valuation. Now, it's very, very simple to order those free packs. You either do it through our phone number, 0333 241 241. The team are there, ready and waiting to take your call, or you go to the website shopontv.co.uk. When you go to our website, the banner is right there on the homepage.
Now we're super busy. I bet you're looking around. You've got old bits of gold. You've got one earring. You've got a mangled bangle. As soon as you think yes, all you need to go to that page, click onto the Post Gold for Cash. That takes you through to a great page that talks you through everything that we are telling you this evening, so you can really get to grips with what it all is, how easy it is, and if it's not right, they'll send that gold back free of charge. As soon as you think yes, I've got nothing to lose, it's all free, click onto that, order my free gold pack, and there you go. Zero. Pop that into your basket, no cost. How much is the postage? Well, when you go to your basket, zero. All you've got to do is check that basket out. So we've got your address, so we can send that pack to you, and then you've got that pack. And whether you try and send that pack in really quickly, so you get that money, and it can be money in your bank, it can be a cheque, it can be cash if you want, but there is a charge for cash. So however you want it, that money is on its way to you so quickly. Or you can put that to one side, and when you have that tidy up in a couple of weeks, if you find a few bits in the loft, you can pop those bits of gold and precious metals into that bag. But remember, an extra 10%, and you go into 3 prize draws. And that could be money. Life is so expensive, isn't it?
Yeah, it could be just day-to-day expenses.
I've got to get a new tyre again next week. And you just think, and it's all, the money that you used to spend for the luxuries.
For the fun stuff.
Has gone. So this could be your fun stuff.
Yeah,
money.
your fun stuff fund. Oh, that's a mouthful, my word. Let's take a quick look at an example for you to give you the idea of what the extra could be with us here at Shop on TV.
Well, that could be nice, couldn't it? £456 for one bracelet. And you might think, oh gosh, that could be a nice weekender away. Well, actually, don't forget, if you're sending it in via our pack, they'll give you another £46. One ring there, and you never know if you've got a gold band how much it's going to be. That one is £161. So that's still thank you very much. That could be a nice dinner out, but don't forget you'll get another £17 added on. But actually, one gold band isn't going to be the same price as another gold band.
No, that's a 9-carat gold ring. But look at this one on the right-hand side, 22-carat gold. It's a thinner band. I wouldn't have had a clue that it'd be worth that kind of money.
You'd think it'd be less expensive, and it's £567, but you'll get another £57 added on. But actually, I think sending all the bits you can find, a knotted bracelet, a mangled bangle, one earring, a bit of a clasp that you think is gold, bits that you think are gold, £1,642, all of a sudden, you'll be adding on another £165 only because you sent for your free pack via us.
Yeah, it's as simple as we showed you. Our website, our phones, no risk whatsoever. Now, you don't have to know if it's gold. You don't have to worry about looking for hallmarks. Charlie, we've talked about this on previous shows.
Yeah.
When it comes to hallmarks, we're not experts, are we?
Well, you don't need to be. That's the good thing.
Yes.
Because don't forget, it's not just jewellery anyway. You can send in anything that's gold. But just in case you are interested, there's some things you might want to look for when it comes to hallmarks. But you will hear people talk about carat. In other words, like the purity of the gold. Carat is a very, very old unit of measurement to measure the purity. So I'll just give you some examples. If, let's say, you've got an 18-carat gold ring, you might literally see 18's hallmarked in the ring. So great, you know that's what it is. But 18 karat gold is basically, think of it as a fraction. So it's 18 parts gold out of 24, right? Bear with me.
Right.
So it's going to be 18 parts gold to 6 parts other metals. So if you imagine that as a fraction, in a percentage, that comes to 75%. So you might see 750 written down, okay?
Right.
So it could be 18 or 750, 75%. What you could also see is 9 carat. That's very, very common in the UK. So you might see literally a 9 there, or 37.5%, so 375 could be written on. So you don't need to know anything about this at all, but just in case you're interested. When it comes to purities, for something to be legally sold as gold in the UK, it needs to be 9 carat gold or more. But if you see 8 carat, that could be something that was from Greece, which have different rules and
interesting.
regulations,
Yeah.
or Germany, because for Greece and Germany, if it's 8 carat gold or more, you could still legally sell it as gold. And another thing you can look for actually is assay offices. So an assay office hallmark. Why are they here? Well, they are government approved institutions that help protect against frauds and authenticity for people's peace of mind when you're buying jewellery. So if you're selling anything that's gold, if it's 1 gram or more, so the weight, if it weighs more than 1 gram or more, it needs to be hallmarked from an assay office. So there are currently 4 in the UK. So if you find a leopard or a castle or a rose, which is basically the Yorkshire Road, that's Sheffield's assay office, or you can see one in London as well. I think, the Birmingham one is the Anchor, if I'm not mistaken. So if you see Anchor, that's going to be Birmingham's assay office mark. So that gives you a bit of authenticity. That gives you peace of mind knowing that that is actually gold. That's really, really exciting indeed. But yeah, if you see a number, okay, it could be 18 carat, or it could be written in like percentage form there. It could be an assay office mark. That's really, really exciting. So if you see that, even more the reason to get your piece of jewellery sent in. But if it hasn't got a hallmark, don't worry about it. If it's a ring, it could have been resized, it could have been cut off. Some of them are just so small to see. There was a couple that I sent in, I could actually see it quite clearly. Others I couldn't make out. I could tell there was something there, but it was so small,
Yeah.
We were
I
like
couldn't
that,
see
weren't
it.
we?
Yeah.
So don't worry. But yeah, it's really interesting. People think purities and gold carat. It's actually very straightforward. If you just Google it, it's really concise information there. But yeah, you don't have to if you don't want to.
That's the great thing.
If you're into this, if you're interested like I am, then it's something to have a bit of fun with, something to have a look for.
But you don't have to know any of it.
You don't
because
know any.
You're sending
No.
all this metal, this precious
Yeah.
metal.
If in doubt, pop it into the envelope, your gold, your precious metals, and just see what that valuation is, because you will be blown away. And don't look at something and think, oh, I don't think it is, I can't see a hallmark, or I don't think that says
Maybe you've
9
got eyes
or
like me, you
50.
can't see anything.
We were hopeless, weren't we?
Yeah, but the point is that the team know everything. So when it comes to hallmarks, this is what Sam and Steve had to say.
There'll be things that you think are worthless, but actually are worth more than you ever realised, which is really
I
exciting.
mean, there could be things like this that you wore and wore and wore, and then
it's not fashionable,
fashionable
anymore.
anymore.
Keeper
is
rings.
it? Yeah.
Very fashionable back in the
What are they called, Dee?
Keeper rings.
Keeper ring.
Yeah.
Keep a ring.
Like a lot of us got onyx rings. I remember getting an
Yes.
onyx ring for my
Yes.
18th.
Me too.
And I
the
remember the
buckles.
stone falling out, and then that had value. And it was lovely from when I was 18.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
not-
wear it anymore.
Yeah.
So that went in the package for me.
I mean, there's so many things that has value that
And has
could
that
just
got a
be sat there,
hallmark?
couldn't it?
Or has that not got a
Oh,
hallmark?
have we got to look for
Go
it
and have a
now?
look for it.
Sam's
Come
going to
on,
say have a look
let's have
for
a
it.
look.
Right, I'm going to move this out and have a look. Let's
Has it got a
have a
hallmark?
look.
Because again, I'd look at that and think, oh, is it real gold? Because it's got that look to it.
Yeah.
that's-
So I would
Is it or
would
isn't it?
flip it and look at the bottom.
Oh,
where-
oh,
under
underneath.
there.
That's the yeah.
Can you see it? Oh, you look really intelligent.
Do I?
I think we've got a position.
Is
for
there
you.
a job for me?
I think so. Yeah.
There would be if I could
Can't
find
see a
anything.
thing, but you look really
I mean, you look very dapper. So
There you go.
So there is, but can you read it?
I can't see anything.
Or is there not one?
I can't find it.
No?
No, I'm useless. You don't want to
That
get
might
me
be
a
the
job.
There
chocolate one, Sean.
wasn't. If there wasn't, you'd still be able to discover what that gold was.
absolutely, 100%.
Yeah.
So we have an X-ray gun, a big old yellow gun that's very expensive, but it does the job. So it's like going to the hospital and having an X-ray at the hospital. They can look at your bones. I can look at the content of the metal within the item.
Oh, wow.
Come on, you can do this.
Is it there?
I don't know.
I don't. Let me see.
You have a look. Oh, we're not very good
Do you
at
want me to
this.
give you an easy one?
Yes. With a really big hallmark on.
I don't. Is there one?
So here, just on the inside of this bangle.
Look, just completely pointed it out.
I know.
Really big
I
font.
couldn't make it any simpler for you,
I don't
frankly.
think there is one in there.
I think, I hope there's
Shall
not.
I have a look?
You have a look. I bet you can
You have a look
find
in
it.
that one.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness.
Can you see it?
This is a skill, Sam.
Absolutely.
You have a real skill.
And
She
good
does.
eyes.
She has great skill.
Well, clearly my eyes are not that good because I couldn't see the graph.
You're close up, but not a long way away. Again, you might be at home thinking, is it? Put it in the envelope.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. You don't need to know because
Look,
oh,
look what Sam's doing.
what's she doing? She's getting closer.
Sam does it. She's really close. Really close.
Trying to make it look professional.
Close.
I think you might be right. I think
There
it might
isn't
not be.
one.
I think it
I've
could have been
chosen the one
resized.
piece.
I think you've done really well. Yes. And
I
this
knew
one, I mean, you don't need a loop. You can see that.
Yes.
Well, I think this says. Does it say 9 carat? This says 9 carat, I think. Would it say that?
It is 9 carat.
Hey, the
You win
winner.
it. You win.
You get an envelope.
By the end of this, you're going to have all of it hallmarked. You're going to know what they all are.
I'm seeing double now. I've had my eyes closed. I've been doing this, but
That is a real skill, Sam.
It is.
That's a learned skill, though, isn't it? Because
Thank
you've
you.
been there for
Over 15 years, yes.
And you started. Just reiterate how you started.
So I started there working, phoning the customers to give them their offers.
Thank you.
So that's what I started doing.
Right.
And then I started to get curious. You know, I want to go and have a look.
It is something though you would naturally,
You're
I think,
drawn
get
to it
really
like a magpie.
interested in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then now you do the valuation.
I do. So the majority of the items that you send in to us will cross my table and I will value it for you.
Across my table. It's like working in a sweetie shop, isn't it? It's like, oh my goodness, how exciting. Now, remember, you're going to post just via the post office and we'll explain all that. You'll go in the post office and get a receipt. But don't panic when you're packing your envelope because we were talking about hallmarks there.
Yeah, but like we said, if you can't see a hallmark, maybe it's been cut from a ring when it's been
Perhaps
resized.
it's worn off because it's
Yes,
so old.
yeah, 'cause
Perhaps it's an
old
old
piece.
item. Don't ever doubt yourself. Pop it in the envelope.
Yeah, if there's no hallmarks, well, it's as simple as this with the team.
So what we would use is the Thermo Scientific.
Gosh.
And it's quite weighty. I don't know if you want
Let me
to...
put that back. Oh, it is weighty.
Yeah.
So you're pointing at the
Oh,
piece of the
gosh.
jewellery.
Yeah. So basically we will hold the piece of jewellery across the end of it.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, and then we hold it. So it's almost like, imagine going for an X-ray at the hospital.
Ah, right. And then it
The X-ray
tells
allows you to go through and see the bones.
Inside.
This then basically tells us what the metal content is
Oh,
in there
wow.
and what sort of percentages.
Very, very
Wow.
Wow.
This feels very expensive.
It is very expensive.
So I'm going to
yes.
pass that back.
Don't drop
Okay. I'll pass
So
it to
even if
Steve.
it's not hallmarked, you sort of know, well, I'm sure it is gold, but I can't find it. Or if you look at hallmark and you're like me, all seems to just blur into one, and you're like, I'm not sure if those numbers mean anything. Send it in to you and you
Absolutely.
can always discover what
Yep.
it is.
Yeah, and if you've got a mixture of stuff, chuck it all in the bag. Some people will put it into individual bags or things like that. It's our job. You know, you just want ease. So put it into one of these packs, send it in to us. We'll deal with it from our end.
So it doesn't matter how many items you put in, as
not
long
all
as you fit
can
into
send.
there.
You could send a single earring in if that's all you've got and you want to give it a go. If you've got other items, then just pop it all into us.
I find it really exciting when a customer sends in a pack and they put in a little envelope no value things that they think it's no value.
And it is.
Yes.
And I've observed Sam with her special gun and and it comes up as gold, 18 carat.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden there's an extra £400 in the offer.
Yeah.
And I just find that really exciting
Oh,
for the
that's-
customer
that'd
be
that they
great.
didn't expect to get that offer.
I bet that's often the way. I think sometimes
Absolutely.
you look at something and think it is,
So
yeah,
we
that's
do
worth
the
a
work
fortune.
for them. We make it as
And
easy as
yeah.
possible.
How exciting is that? And perhaps you have just joined us. This is all about Post Gold for Cash. This is all about you turning your unwanted gold. Perhaps rings that you haven't worn since you were in your 20s. Perhaps one earring, you lost the other. Perhaps a mangled bangle. Things you haven't worn, turn it into, well, if you want cash in your pocket or money in your bank account or even a cheque.
It could be broken pieces or fashion pieces.
Tarnished.
Fashion pieces that have gone out of fashion. And things like this, you really reminisce when you see
You
some
do,
of
you
these.
recognise these earrings, you'll recognise some of the bangles, you'll recognise some of the pendants, you'll think, I had that. Where is it? I haven't worn that for years. And that is actually money laying around your house that could be in your bank account. And perhaps you need that extra cash at the minute. Life is hard at the minute. Everything is so expensive. And if these items aren't precious, if something means something to you, keep it. But if it's things that you just haven't worn or are actually broken, or a necklace that's been knotted forever, you might recognise that pendant. You might only have the pendant. It doesn't matter.
It could be pieces that you bought on holiday that reminded you of holiday, and you wore them and wore them and wore them, and then fashion, it changed. You don't wear it anymore.
That bracelet, everybody had, I think, but now you never see anybody wearing it. It might be a brooch, but the pin's broken. Lots of those are broken bracelets, but that is fine. It might be a bit of a gold watch. Honestly, if you've got any gold laying around, we're going to turn that gold into money in your pocket, if you like, money in your bank account. But though you'll have heard of Post Gold for Cash before, and though you can go directly to them, there's lots of reasons to order your very free pack from us. Because we will tell you about some little extras you'll get by doing it via Shop on TV.
I love that, very free, because everything's free. When you take a little look at this offer that we've got for you, there's no risk, there's no obligation. First of all, you're going to send for that free gold selling pack. You're going to have free insured postage. There'll be a free professional valuation of your gold, whatever you send in. And there's no obligation to accept the valuation, because you'll get free returns if you decide it's not right for you.
Yeah, if you think that wasn't, I wanted more for my gold, you'll just say no thank you, and they'll send that gold back.
But most
free of
people say
charge.
the opposite, don't they?
Oh gosh, normally they're like, wow, I didn't think it was going to be as much as that. Now, on top of that, if you do accept the valuation, you'll also go into 3 prize draws where you could get more money.
Yeah, well, let's take a look at those prize draws, 2 of which are exclusive as part of your offer here at Shop on TV. ITV1 and STV, a chance to win £500 cash. The second one is the chance to win £500 credit to spend at Shop on TV. And the third one, you'll also go into Post Gold for Cash's regular £500 prize draw. You can check out all the terms and conditions on the website, and all the closing dates will be there for you as well. But that's not all, is it?
No, there's a big extra. And you could go directly to Post Gold for Cash. They'll give you a great valuation. But doing it via us on Shop on TV, they'll actually add on, you ready, an extra 10% onto your valuation, which could be huge.
So if it's £1,000, you'll get 1,100. If it's 500, you'll get 550. If it's 2,000, because we'll look at some examples in a moment, you get 2,200. An extra 10% on whatever your valuation. And like I was saying, most people are really over the moon with how quick the service is and the valuation.
And you get to speak to someone, they'll ring you up and say, you know, well, this was gold, that wasn't gold, this is worth that. And when
They'll
you
talk
actually
you through everything.
take a little look, when you send in your gold, how exciting would it be? Now, that's just one necklace, and you can send one item in. I'd say send in as much as you can. But that one item was worth £2,432. But actually, had they sent it in via our envelope, they would have been offered another 10% on top of that. So actually, they would have given them another £244. But I think most people will send bits and pieces, you know, knotted necklaces, one earring, a mangled
there's
bangle.
a great guide in the letter tells you what they do and what they don't accept. But when you look at that on the right-hand side, all those bits and pieces, well, look what they added up to. 1,785. That's another £179 would be added onto there because of that extra 10% offer that we've got for you.
And the great thing is when you look at your gold, you just don't know what it's worth. So pop it into the envelope, because one ring could look very much like another. One necklace could look very much like another. A bracelet there. Now, I wouldn't have thought that bracelet was worth £456, but it was. But they will now add on, if you're sending it in our envelope, another £46. But then I bet lots of people have perhaps got a gold band and perhaps you were married and you're not anymore, and it is just laying around, you think, well, actually, that could be money that I need. That gold band, £161.
But another £17 added on to that with the extra 10%. When we talk about single gold rings, you might look at that and have no idea what it's worth. Well, if you put it alongside this next item we show you,
which is much skinnier,
much thinner, I would have thought that colour gold, I would have thought it was worth less, to be honest, but it's actually worth more because it's 22 carat gold. £567, brilliant, but add another £57 on top because of the extra 10%.
Now, that would be me, loads of bits and pieces. Have a little sort out. I'd go through the jewellery box. That's worth £1,642. Could be just laying around the house. That could now be money in your pocket. But actually, if you were sending that in our pack, they would give you another £165. Remember, going via us, via our phones, via our website, you will get that extra 10% added onto the valuation. So easy to order on the phones. It's like you're ordering from us normally.
It's like you're making a normal purchase, and it's our normal phone number, 03333 241 241. Like Hayley said, no cost, no outlay. The easiest way, though, is to go to the website.
And the website is really busy, and we apologise if there are queues on the phones. We've been busy the last few nights. If you're going onto the website, as soon as you go to the first page, there's a big banner, Post Gold for Cash. Click onto that, and it says, well, actually, it gives you loads of information. Have a little look at that. Have a little read. It will give you loads of the things that we're telling you in the show. Anything you forget, it's all there, how easy it is to do. As soon as you think, well, it's all free, why am I reading through more? I may as well just send for the pack. Then click onto one of the banners saying order your free gold selling pack. You'll see it says 0. You have to add it into your basket, and then once you've added it into your basket, you then need to check that basket out. There's no cost for your pack. There's no cost for the delivery. Check your basket through, either as regular or sign in as a guest. It's entirely up to you, but check out that basket, because your envelope then will be on its way to you. And that envelope, whenever you pack that off, you might not do it straight away, but if you do it straight away, you could have money in your bank by Wednesday, and we'll explain that. But that will, whenever you post it off, will guarantee you've got that extra 10%. There's no date limit on that.
Just make sure you go directly to the post office counter. That's really, really important. Once you've got your pack, there's a form for you to fill in. It's really straightforward. It guides you through everything to send. Really simple, really easy. Pop your gold in that prepaid insured envelope, but take it to the post office counter. And when you do take it to the post office counter, it's insured up to £750 straight away.
I mean, it's fantastic, isn't it? It's really, it's such a great opportunity for you to get extra 10%, to get a free valuation, of your gold, and then get extra money, and of course go into those 3 prize draws. That's quite a mouthful.
That is a mouthful
to say. So have a little nosy round. That gold that you haven't worn forever, that gold that's in that trinket tray that's got a load of rubbish in, could be money in your pocket. But we're not alone tonight.
No, let's get back to Charlie, because Charlie joins us. He's a presenter here at Shop on TV, but he's also the brand ambassador, really, because the
very
team,
proud one too.
The team is, and your knowledge when it comes to this is brilliant.
Oh, it's really interesting. I have,
and
I've learnt a lot over the last 6 months, and they're good teachers, really. They're just so knowledgeable, and I had the whole day with them.
The main reason you're here, Charlie, is because they're so busy in the office, aren't they? Since we've started doing these shows, hundreds, if not thousands, of people go for this. Don't they? Because it's such a great deal.
It's a really good deal, and first, because as you point out, you get an extra 10% when you get your pack through us. But the price of gold is good still at the moment, so it's gone up by around about 20% compared to this time last year.
Wow.
So people are jumping on this opportunity.
So with our offer, it's 30%.
Yeah. So absolutely grab it. If you've been waiting for that time, if you've got that jewellery lying around, you've got some bits in the attic collecting dust, then it is a good time to get your pack in. Yes, for the extra 10%, but because of where the price of gold is. And they look at that, the guys at Post Gold for Cash, when they're looking to make your bespoke valuation. And it's a free valuation, so I can't stress it enough. From my personal experience, send in your bits, wait for that phone call. It's so exciting because they give you the time. They're so friendly on the phone. They explain everything you've sent in. They explain the purities, the weights, all this kind of thing. They may give you a bit of history if it's quite an old item. Who knows? But they're so nice. It's such an exciting process. So I cannot recommend it enough.
And it's really easy to do, isn't it? So
Very
in your
easy.
pack, your free pack that you're sending from us, get that pack because it's got a marking on there so they know it's from us. They know they need to give you an extra 10%. Everything you need in your pack is all you need.
It's all in here.
There, isn't
so
it?
firstly, you get a letter in your pack. And I have to say, I've read through it all. This gives you pretty much all the information you need. But there is a phone number you can contact. There's an email address if you've got questions. Yeah, this is it. You speak to a person. Not a bot or an AI thing, a person.
I tried to talk to someone the other day, never got through to anybody.
No, don't. It's painful sometimes. Yeah, but you speak to people live. Again, they're all know each other well there. It's a lovely, lovely team. So you've got all the information you need, a bit of guidance about what you can send in, but again, you don't need to worry about, again, hallmarks or anything like that. If you've got something that looks like it could be gold, get it sent in.
And precious metals, isn't it?
Precious metals, yeah.
Yep.
So gold, silver, platinum, palladium, all of those. You also get a form, and it's not a massive document, it's just one size for you. But it gives you, obviously, your details, your contact details there. Now, this is important to mention here. If you want to, you can put your bank details, because if they make you an offer and you accept it, they can wire the money into your account that same day. That's what I did.
Wow.
But lots of people choose that option, but you do you. If you're not comfortable, you never, ever, ever have to give your bank details. You can just tick the box there for a cheque or cash, so you can literally have cash in an envelope and they send it to you. There's a £9 charge for that, but you don't pay for that over the phone or anything. They just take that off your valuation.
Brilliant.
So if you don't want to give your bank details, you never ever have to throughout the entire process. So you've got a complete peace of mind there. This is a little pouch you get. So this is what you put your goods in, your bits. So it might be an old watch strap. Even if it's just one ring or one earring, done. Even if it's just that.
Well,
you might have a handful of bits.
Some of those examples, one ring could be worth £600.
Yeah, it really could be. If it's 22 carat gold ring, who knows? Who knows? You might have a gold necklace in there, or it might turn out to be costume jewellery one little bit. It doesn't matter.
So if you're unsure, just pop it in.
You might as well send it in. You might as well, because it's free to find out at the end of the day. And if you've got something in a jewellery box or, like I said, one of those messy trays, what if it is something valuable? What if?
And it doesn't matter if it's broken, tarnished,
no, they're
one
perfect
earring.
to send in. Yeah, lots of people send in rings that they've lost the gemstone for.
Right, great
or if a
idea.
watch strap's broken, they can't fix
Or
it.
a brooch, perhaps the gems have fallen out.
Gems have fallen out, or they might have bought something years ago. It's just not fashionable anymore.
Yeah.
Those sort of things. So basically, once you've got your bits in your pouch, you get an envelope. This is a prepaid for special delivery envelope. So you put your goods, your precious metals in there. You put your form in there. If you do forget, don't worry, because they've already got your details anyway. Right?
That envelope is yours.
You've got a tracker,
it?
so don't worry. Put it in anyway if you can remember, but don't worry. They've already got your details. It's so well thought of, this service. So then you take your parcel to the post office. Remember, you must take it to a post office. You will get a receipt, so it's end-to-end tracking. So from the second you drop it off to the second it arrives at Post Gold for Cash's premises, it's trackable and it's signed for too. It's actually handed to a person and it's signed for. So you've got complete peace of mind throughout the entire process.
And of course, taking it to the post office, getting that receipt means it's insured as well.
It's insured, yeah.
From the beginning.
That's right. Automatically, it's insured for up to £750 worth of cover. If you do think your goods are worth more than that, it's up to you. You could pay a little bit more to increase the insurance. The maximum you could increase it to is £2,500, which is around about £10 you pay. But the good thing is, if they make you an offer and you accept the offer, they'll add on whatever additional insurance that you paid. So you're not going to miss out on that.
So you still get that back as well.
You get that back. If you don't say yes to the offer, they return your goods back at the same level of insurance that you originally paid.
The other great thing is, Charlie, you've gone through the entire process as a
just
customer
like you're going
as well,
to.
haven't you?
Yeah.
I'm not sure you should have done, but you did.
I know. I don't know if you should have got the bonus, but you did. So tell us,
I had to have the extra 10%.
tell us what happened with your, because you sort of inherited something.
I
didn't you?
did. So I had a number of items that was left to me from a very close family friend. She was lovely. She was like an unofficial grandmother to me. And she sadly passed away about 8 years ago. But I had some boxes of stuff that I just never got around to sorting. I mean, there are lots of photos. She loves taking a photo. And obviously, they're not going anywhere. And there are some old books in there, diaries. I found some really old-fashioned cooking books here.
Oh, fab.
Honestly, from like early 1900s, from things that her mum left. Honestly, it's like a museum
Family
in
recipes.
here. Yeah, it was like family recipes.
And this has all been just sat in a garage,
Sat in a
waiting
garage.
for you to look at it.
This year, there were some DVDs and things in there as well. But I found some jewellery boxes, and some of it I knew was like costume jewellery. It was lovely. She liked it. But I did know there was some gold in there, because since I've been involved with Post Gold for Cash, I've really got into like hallmarks and carat. And I was looking at this with my dad. I thought, Dad, that's a 22 carat gold ring there. And I found some cufflinks. And Dad, that's a 9 carat gold. As my mum was doing it with me as well. We couldn't believe it. There were some bits in there I didn't know was gold, I'll be honest. Because, I know a bit, but there were some bits I didn't know. There was a gold charm, or a metal charm, I thought might have been gold. There was a bracelet, which you see right there. I didn't know. I thought it might be, but I didn't know for sure. I couldn't see a hallmark.
So if you're unsure, pop it in the envelope still,
Yeah.
because Post Gold for Cash will know.
They will know. And they've got high-tech bits of equipment that can even X-ray what you send in. So then they'll know every single metallic element that's in what you send. But yeah, there was some other bits that I didn't know what they were. Some bits
and some bits that aren't gold, because you can send in precious metals as well.
Yeah, there's quite a bit of sterling silver there, actually.
Right.
I mean, gold is the one that gets me really excited, but it's still worth sending a silver in.
It's all going to add up, isn't it?
It adds up. Well, yeah.
Yours added
And
up
then
quite
some.
nice. What were you hoping that was going to be?
Well, based on the examples we've been showing, I was thinking, OK, if they offer me, let's say £1,000, I don't want to get too excited. I thought, if they offer me £1,500, I'll take it. Because I thought there might be some extra bits in there. I don't know. So I didn't want to get too overexcited.
Yeah.
I thought £1,500, I would be really over the moon with, right?
So you were really over the moon, because have a little look. What do you think that's worth? We'll take a look.
I know.
Now,
Goodness.
I think I ran down the street. I did a little skip. I couldn't believe what I've got. But on the phone, I spoke to Sam, who we've seen in video clips today. She gave me a call and said, it was 2,650, I think it was, something like that initially. And I couldn't believe it. But then she said, but Charlie, where did you order your pack from? I ordered it like you guys are doing today, this morning. I got that extra 10%. So because I ordered my pack through Shop on TV, I got even more money. It was £2,924.
Fabulous.
And do you know what? So that's what, an extra £250, £300 or something. So that would have paid for festival tickets for me and my girlfriend.
And it did pay
to
for
go to.
festival tickets.
It did.
And then the rest paid off a family holiday.
Yeah, it did, yeah.
That next day.
It cleared the balance of family holiday.
How great.
And she used to come to this venue with us, her
lovely.
her husband.
And it was just by chance you'd booked that. You thought, well, let's do that family holiday.
Because these
again.
houses, you have to, it's a popular area.
book 'em in
Abersock, in
advance.
case you know
So it's
it.
like she'd treated you
Well,
to
this
that.
is it. And I had a little moment. I thought of her when I was there. And
that's the nice thing. If things are sentimental, keep them.
Well.
But if they're not, you actually turned that.
Into
Because you
into
can't remember her
memories.
wearing any of that jewellery. It wasn't
No.
jewellery that she wore.
I remember her wearing like a little pearl necklace. Bless her, it's like
That
very
was the only
traditional.
thing.
I remember wearing that with Christmas Eve,
Yeah.
those kind of times. But I never remember her wearing much gold, if ever, if I'm perfectly honest. So,
that was
this
a
might
really
have been
great
passed down to
memory.
her. It could
Yeah.
be years and years and years
Right.
old.
You
Yeah.
Who
created a
knows?
great memory.
I did, yeah.
Brilliant.
So
And-
perhaps if it is something that you've got and it was inherited, but you don't wear it, and it's you think, oh, I wish it was something I could wear. It's just not your taste. You could actually get it
Send
turned
that
into
in,
money, and then you could buy yourself something you will wear.
People do.
In memory.
Yeah.
And
There's-
there's
of that
so
person.
many great stories.
Honestly, I
Charlie.
loved it. The guys at Post Gold for Cash, because they love hearing what people spend their money on. Some people get things done like pay off, like bills and things
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that. Obviously needs
Essentials.
must.
Yeah.
Essentials. People get the cars fixed and get the houses finally
Everything's so
decorated.
expensive. We need extra money, don't we? For those
I know, right? And even like new tyres on a car, that sort of thing, or they're worried about an MOT coming up, that sort of thing. But people spend it on holidays. There was a lady a few months ago, it was her son's 21st birthday coming up, and I think had a party booked in, but she put the money she got from Post Gold for Cash to have a bigger party, up the ante, and buy more presents and things. And my favourite story, and I've said this to you before, this was maybe a year ago now. There's a lady who got a sizable sum from Post Gold for Cash, obviously sent quite a bit in, and the amount of money she received was enough to pay for her to fly all the way to Australia. And the reason why she chose Australia was because she wanted to meet her grandchildren for the very first time.
Wow.
And I think that, because it's not a cheap trip to Australia, and those things are brilliant. And so another person paid for vet bills.
Wow.
Someone, and I think there was a big vet bill. This was just before Christmas, and it was just obviously a worse time, because Christmas isn't cheap, is it?
No.
And it was enough to pay for the vet bill and get presents and have a nice
Post
Christmas.
Gold Cash are known for giving a great amount, aren't
Yeah,
they?
well, actually, on that note, there are even comparison websites out there that have compared independently all these online gold buyers. That's what Post Gold for Cash is. They're classed as an online scrap gold buyer. And they are voted as #1 from a company called goldcomparison.co.uk. You can check it out now. They voted them the highest for the speed, the efficiency, but just as importantly, the amount of money that they paid people for their gold. And they're voted as excellent on Trustpilot. Their rating there is 4.7.
Wow.
They don't like
Now
these
we're
figures.
just getting busier and busier. So easy to order with us. You can order either on the phones. It's like you're ordering, but it's all completely free. So jump onto the phone lines if you want to.
Yeah, 0333 241 241. It's our usual phone number. Operators there waiting to take your call. But if you go to our website, it's really easy to process your order through, and everything is free. So click on that big banner, Post Gold for Cash. It takes you through and it runs you through the entire process. So everything we talk about here, it advises you what you can and what you can't send, everything you need to know. Click on Order My Free Gold Selling Pack.
As soon as you think I've got nothing to lose, I may as well just get the free pack. Click onto it, pop it into your basket, but remember to check that basket through. We've got so many of them in baskets now. We've been busy on the phones as well. So please, if you want to get this completely free pack to guarantee you an extra 10% added onto your valuation, order it now. You can send it in as quick as you like, or you can sit back and just think, well, it's okay, I've got my pack. When I sort out that room in a couple of weeks, if there's some bits in there, some gold, some precious metal, because it could be anywhere. I'd got bits in an old jewellery box. Mum's got trays and there was bits of, a ring in there. So you just don't know. Perhaps you're going to sort out the roof and there's
It
some
could be that
boxes in
drawer.
there.
We've all got that
Yeah,
drawer,
the
haven't
kitchen
we?
drawer.
That's full of all sorts. There could be bits of gold in there. So have a little route around, pop it in your envelope. If you want to do it straight away, as soon as it arrives, and send it back, you could have the cash in your bank by this Wednesday.
How crazy
That's
is that?
crazy, isn't
And
it?
we will explain that. But for now, I think it's time we met the team.
Yeah, we were lucky enough to do the first ever show with Sam and Steve from Post Gold for Cash, and you'll fall in love with them just like we did.
The company was established in 2009. Obviously, just the concept of somebody came up with the idea of sending in your gold and getting cash. I mean, it's as simple as that.
Yeah.
And there was nothing like it then, was there, really?
No, not really. We are one of the longest that have been running.
And you've been there very much since the start?
I've been there 15 years. I appreciate I don't look old enough.
Started
Not
very
at all.
young.
Very young, toddler. So yeah, and I've really enjoyed it. I started actually making the calls.
Okay.
So I would call the customer with the offer for the items that they've sent in. Thoroughly enjoyed that. And then I kind of started thinking, well, actually, I want to have a look at these things and I want to see a little bit more about that and learn about
Open
that
the
side of it.
envelopes.
That's it. It is absolutely. I had an auntie who had just the most magnificent jewellery box and you would sit there picking through it. So this is just absolutely awesome.
The same
How
sort of thing.
fabulous. So you've just grown with the company then, really?
Absolutely. And I thoroughly enjoy it. And there's something new every day that comes into it.
Oh, but it's so exciting when you get that
It's
package.
very exciting. It's not so exciting when you get the teeth. We will take them. Send them in.
Still gold.
With the gold filling.
Yes,
Still
yes.
gold.
Yeah, in the dental packet. We will take it. Please send it
Where
in.
there's gold, there's cash.
Well, we will go through what you can and can't send in. So not any old teeth.
No, a little bit of gold. I
Gotta have the gold.
As long as they're washed.
Don't get grandma's false teeth and pop them in. They're gonna have that
have the gold.
filling in. And Steve, tell us a bit about your story, because I love your story, how you've got involved in the company.
Okay, so I'm the new kid on the block. I've only been around with Post Gold for Cash for the last 10 months or so, and it's a fantastic team to be part of, and I really enjoy working with them. My role is to make calls, to support customers, to reassure, answer questions, and make sure people have got their packs, and if they've got any questions, to answer them.
Great.
And to just help people, nudge them along the way if that's what they want to do, because it's always the customer's choice as to what they're doing.
Lots of people
brilliant.
do mention just how friendly you are. You're a great sort of quite small team.
Small but mighty.
Yeah.
And perfectly formed.
But make it really personal. I think that's really important.
I think
as
the
well.
other good thing is I mean, obviously we brought the new boy with us, but the whole team have been there for a considerable amount of time. Most of us all been
And
there.
between you, you've got so much knowledge in gold, haven't you?
Yeah, absolutely. And it just flows. It really flows and it really works. And we love talking to the customers and helping, and the different stories as to why they're sending stuff in and things like that. I mean, sometimes it's sad, sometimes it's happy, and they're ecstatic with their offers, and, you know, that's it, I can get my car fixed, that sort of thing.
And customers are really grateful for that contact and that support and that connection, because then we can talk them through the process and just to reassure them. Because some customers have had the pack sitting on their side for a good few weeks and they're nervous to send the pack through. And sometimes people just send one piece to test, to see what it's like. And they get the reassurance and they get the offer so quickly, and they get some incredible offers.
You think you might have heard of Post Gold for Cash. Who are they? Who are you?
Us, with Steve and Sam.
And an amazing team.
Yes.
So Post Gold for Cash was established back in 2009, so we've been going for a really long time. It was an idea from Ash, and he needed to get on board with somebody who had this kind of knowledge, which he did.
So actually was the founder as such.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. So between him and Ian, this is where we've sort of got to here.
And you were very much one of the first, weren't you, then?
Within a year I joined. I was only meant to do 14 hours a week, part-time.
Funny.
So yeah, I actually joined by accident. A friend of mine went for the job interview.
Okay.
And they offered her a part-time job, but she wanted full-time. So she turned around and said, "You need my friend Sam."
How fabulous. That is
I
one
work
of those
part-time.
meant to be moments.
Yes, absolutely. And do you know what? I love it.
And you've just fallen in love with it, haven't you?
Yes. I mean, who wouldn't fall in love with
Well,
playing
it's
this?
exciting, isn't it? Because you've gone from. So what did you do at first? On
So
the
at
phone?
first I was on the phone, so I'd be calling you, I'd be giving you your offer, chatting away with you, and that was it. And then I was like, oh, can I play with it? Can I come and have a go and do this? And yeah, so I sort of shadowed some of the other valuers at the time, and I just love
So you learned the process on the job to the
So
point when
you've grown with the company,
I have,
really, haven't you?
I have,
Definitely.
absolutely. And they're such a super supportive company to work for.
Right.
Very small team. aren't
Very
you?
small, yes.
So it's very personal. Lots of people say it's very personal. It's very friendly. It was all very smooth.
Yeah, it comes across, I think, when we're talking to people. I mean, anyone that orders a pack tonight, if you haven't sent it back in the next couple of weeks, this guy's going to call you.
Have an amazing conversation.
Lots of people will purposely now not send it back. So
I'd love to call them.
how's that?
just so they can chat to Steve.
Yes.
Now, Steve, tell us your story, how you got involved in
So I got involved because I discovered this most amazing sport called pickleball.
Okay.
And Ash actually plays pickleball. And so I met him playing pickleball, and he talked about his business and said, would you like to get involved and do some mystery shopping?
funny.
And then come along and do some calls. And I said, I'd love to have a go. Why not?
Yeah.
So I did some mystery shopping. Thoroughly enjoyed it, and I found Post Gold for Cash to be so easy to do business with. I personally found them very trustworthy. I chose to sell my items, so I found the prices great. And then I started making some calls
And then
to them.
you started working
and
with
I thoroughly enjoyed having conversations with people, giving them choices, giving them options, talking them through processes, and reassuring people. You know, because they're slightly nervous. Oh, I'm scared to take it to the post office. I'm not sure. I've had it for ages.
Well, you said when you sent yours in, you took photos of everything.
I did.
sort of
I
just in
took photos on my phone, as I do with everything, receipts and
Yeah,
stuff,
yeah.
because you can never have enough reassurance yourself.
Yeah.
So I had that evidence, and so when I sent it through, I had to remind myself what Tracy, when she called me with the offer, oh, which ones were value and which ones weren't. And I was shocked about the ones that had value,
Yeah.
because I thought it was the other ones that had value. And then to be offered between £400 and £500, it was like, whoa. And for once in my life, I was sort of like able to receive some cash to spend on either the children or a spa day or upgrade their phone without having to borrow money.
Yes.
So for a change, I wasn't borrowing
Like a
it.
bonus.
I was
just sat
recycling
there,
some
yeah.
stuff that was sitting in the
Sat there
bedside
doing
cabinet.
nothing.
So, you know, we say about recycling all the time. We love a bit of recycling these days. I recycled it and I thought, why is it sitting there when I can do this? So my son thoroughly enjoyed his new iPhone.
So we were established back in 2009. So as companies go, we are one of the longest standing
Yeah, you
ones.
were very much one of the first,
Yeah,
weren't you?
yeah,
Thought of the
absolutely.
idea sort of first, and then others sort of
Follow
came
suit.
along.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's one of the things that makes us very trustworthy.
Yeah.
Obviously, the
The
longevity.
longevity,
of the company.
yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
absolutely. The other thing to consider is, with regards to staff, other than Steve being our newbie, the rest of us have been there sort of 15 plus years.
More or less from the
So
beginning.
yeah, absolutely. So we work as a really good, smooth team. And the idea basically came from Ash, who then teamed up with Ian, who had the jewellery knowledge and this kind of thing. So they set it up, and here we are. Basically, we've come this far down the line, and it's such an easy service to use.
Yeah, really straightforward, really safe. You can see here over 270,000 customers have used the service already. Rated excellent, based over 2,000 Trustpilot reviews. Promised to match any price offered by other online buyers. Can you just
Yeah.
tell us
confirm how that works?
Okay, so what we would need from you is if you have had an offer price from somebody else.
someone else.
Yep. Which is fine. Shop around if you
Yeah.
need to. You know, it's your own peace of mind, which is what we always say. We will match that if we can see that in writing. So you just need to
Okay.
provide it to us with the quotation and the date it was done, and obviously as long as
Great.
the weights match, we will do that.
You'll
for you.
match
Wow.
the price.
Yeah.
And you're saying it's so easy. It's so easy, and that's why you should choose Post Gold for cash. And you can actually have a little look at just how simple it is. It's fast, it's easy. The great thing is it's a no obligation service. So if you don't want to take that valuation they give, they will send your gold back completely free of charge. You've lost nothing, but you've learned how the money, whether you wanted it or not. Or you might be really surprised, which most people are when you read the 5-star review. I didn't think it'd be that much, and you do accept that money. So just send that gold in for free to be valued. If you're not happy with the offer, as it says, they'll return your gold items completely free of charge. So many people so happy with that offer. And the experienced gold valuers provide you with a free valuation to discover what your gold is worth.
And how great is it that it costs you absolutely nothing? And even if you're not happy with the valuation, they'll send your gold back completely free of charge. There's loads of reasons to get in contact with Post Gold for cash, but don't do it directly with them, because we've got a really extra special deal.
Some great exclusives that we've got for you. So first of all, everything is free. You send it for a free pack, it's free postage, it's a free valuation, and you get free returns if you decide the valuation isn't right for you. On top of that, you've got some great exclusives, including 3 prize draws in total, 2 of which are exclusive to us here at Shop on TV. The first one is the chance to win £500 cash.
More money.
Yeah.
Yes,
the
please.
second one is the chance to win a £500 credit to shop with us here at Shop on TV. And the third one, you'll also go into Post Gold for Cash's regular £500 prize draw. You can see all the terms and conditions and the closing dates on the website. Closing dates are just there for you to check out as well. But that's not all.
No, that's pretty good, isn't it? Everything's free. If you're not happy with the valuation, they'll send your gold back for free of charge. You're going into those prize draws if you decide the valuation is right. Do you want the best bit? If you get your pack via us, which you will then send to Post Gold for cash, your pack is marked and they will know to give you an extra 10% on top of the valuation.
So if your valuation's £500, you're going to get £550. What a bonus. If it's £1,000,
£1,000, you'll get 1,100. If it's 2,000, 2,200. Whatever the valuation is, an extra 10% will be added to your valuation for you
So have a little look
you've done
round,
the
yeah.
exclusive.
Have a little nosy round, have a little look in the old, perhaps you've got trinket boxes, perhaps you've got a jewellery box that you know.
That you don't wear
Yeah,
anymore.
you wore it when you were in your teenage years, but now it's completely out of fashion. You've gone from gold to wearing silver now, and you think, well, I don't wear any of that gold. It's just laying there. It could be money in your pocket. So nosy round, have you got anything like this? Because that's what it's all about. You just finding bits and pieces, popping them into the envelope. Might be one gold necklace. Oh my goodness, 2,430
One necklace?
for one necklace. Well, actually, if you send it in the pack you get via us, they'll add on, you ready, another £244. That's why you order your free pack with us. But then the next bundle is what I would do, bits and pieces, and broken bits.
Yeah,
One
broken
earring.
pieces, tarnished pieces. Pop it all in that envelope. That was worth £1,785, but with that bonus 10% that you're getting here, another £179.
And what could you
added
be
on.
spending that money on? Perhaps you've got to get the car fixed. Perhaps there's things that, you know, you need desperately to pay for. That could be paying for them. Or actually, perhaps you're not getting the special treats anymore because life is so expensive.
Yeah.
What you could do is use that money for that treat. That 1,785 plus £179 could then be a nice holiday, a weekend away.
Definitely, yeah. Making memories, that's what it's all about. It's such a great offer that we've got for you. That's why hundreds of you have gone for it in this show alone. So many of you go for these. And Post Gold for Cash, the great thing is they're really trusted when it comes to this business.
Oh, they're a fantastic team. They were one of the very, very first. They are as excited about the gold you send in as you are. They are as excited to ring and speak to you and talk you through what you sent in and to hear your stories of what you spent that money on. But remember, get everything today for free. When you decide to send that pack in, they'll give you an extra 10%. And if it's not what you thought it should be, they will actually send your gold back free of charge. But the majority of people can't believe how much they offer. But you really should meet the team.
And this is what Post Gold for Cash is all about. But if you're sat at home watching and thinking, oh, I think I might have heard of this company, why do you think you should use Post Gold for Cash? Well, let's show you exactly why. Because it's a fast and no obligation service. And you're sending the gold for free, Sam, aren't you?
Yes, absolutely. 100% free.
So you send us this great pack, which is a little letter. It gives us an idea as well, the items we could buy and you don't buy. There's a little form to fill in. And then we've got a little envelope.
Would you like me to show you how to use the envelope?
Yes, please.
Would that help?
Yes.
I have
Run us
one
through
here.
what we do at home.
Please.
Okay, so when you're at home, you got to obviously keep your letter to one side. That gives you all your information.
So that tells you, and it gives you tips on there.
Yes, it does. It will also guide you as to what we do and don't accept.
Great.
Just a little few more notes on that.
Great.
It's really important. Fill out the form.
Okay.
Okay,
Right.
this is the way we can contact you. Telephone number, email address, obviously payment options. Go for bank and, for example, you order a pack this morning. Yeah. I'm going to acknowledge it's morning. Order a pack this morning. If you receive that pack tomorrow on Wednesday, if you happen to get it in the post to us Wednesday, we'll have it Thursday. We can have that money in the bank for you Thursday afternoon. Okay?
Wow.
So make sure we have those details. Okay. Bottom bit here, we will fill in. Okay.
Okay.
So fold that up.
So we fill that in and we put that in the envelope with our gold.
Yep.
So you've got
Okay.
your gold. So for example, I'll pop a couple of bits in here. Okay, you seal it up. You put it in with your form. Oh. You get it in the envelope. Okay, seal it up and take it to the post office. Okay,
This is important, isn't it? It has to go to the
Yeah.
post office
Yes.
counter.
Yeah.
Okay, because they will give you proof of posting. Okay, it will validate the insurance and also give you a tracking number so you know when we've received it.
Fantastic.
Okay?
Great.
All right. The other thing to remember is when we've sent it out to you, down here, there will be a little sticker with some brief details and also a reference number for you, just down
Right.
here.
Okay.
So, on the odd occasion where customers forget to pop this in,
Oh, you have. Oh,
we've
that's
got a way of
clever.
finding them. Okay,
Yes.
so don't panic. It happens all the time. I always tell people you're not the first, you won't be the last, but try to pop it in. But if not, we'll find you.
And then what happens when it gets delivered to you?
When it gets delivered to us, okay, so it's delivered by obviously secure postal service. comes in. Now, before we open your pack, before we do anything else, we weigh it. Okay.
Okay.
And what that does is when you've got your receipt from the post office, you'll have a weight on it.
So you know it's the same.
Exactly. So we know it's the same.
So
So
it
we
matches.
write that onto the grey silver envelope. Okay. All packs are dealt with individually, so they are logged in, which means we just put sort of reference numbers, things like that on it, check the items in there, and then it'll come across to me.
And it'll come
Look
across
how excited she is.
It's so exciting, and all that unwanted gold and precious metals, you know, silver and platinum and things like that, could be money in your pocket, and it's probably just laying around. You probably haven't looked at it for years, and all broken bits that you just keep and you don't want to throw away. Don't throw it away. Send it into Post Gold for Cash, because especially doing it via us, not only will you get a great valuation, you've got a lot of extras.
Let's take a look at the exclusive offer that we've got for you, because first of all, everything's free. You're not risking anything. There's no obligation to take the offer. You're going to send for your free gold selling pack. It's like you're making a purchase, but everything's free. It's going to be free postage for you. Remember, you must take it to the post office counter, as Sam was just talking about in that clip. Make sure you get a receipt, and then it's all tracked and insured. Free valuation, professional valuation of your gold, and then free returns if you decide it's not right for you. Otherwise, you can have that money in your bank this week if you decide to
by
go for it.
Wednesday,
Yeah.
if you're ordering it this morning. Or you can just hang on to that pack, and when you're ready to send your gold in, you know you've got the opportunity to get extras. And if it's not the right price, they actually send your gold back free of charge. Nothing to lose at all ordering your pack. But what will you gain ordering it via us? Well, first of all, 3 prize draws.
Yep, 2 of which are exclusive to us here at Shop on TV. The first one, you've got the opportunity to win £500 cash, as you can see there. The second one, £500 credit to spend here at Shop on TV. And the third one, you'll also go into Post Gold for Cash's regular £500 prize draw. Terms and conditions are all on the website, and you can see the closing dates there on screen. But that's not all, because if you do the offer with us here at Shop on TV, first of all, those are great bonuses, aren't they?
They are great bonuses, and you know Post Gold for Cash, they give great valuations. But if you send your envelope that you've got from us into Post Gold for Cash, it's actually marked so they know you get a real extra. And that extra is an extra 10% added onto your valuation on top of what it's actually worth.
So if it's £500, it goes up to 550. If it's 1,000, it goes up to 1,100.
Extra money.
Brilliant, absolutely
And
brilliant.
how fabulous is that? But you're only getting that if you order your pack via us, and you order like you would normally do either on the phones or on the website. And have a little nosy round. You could send in just one item if you wish, but have a little look. You've probably got one earring, you've probably got a mangled bangle, you might have a broken bracelet or a clasp that's come off. I'm sure that was a gold necklace, that clasp, or a bit of a gold watch, you know, anything that you think is gold. And this is great, because I think you'll look at a few things and think, I had those earrings.
Yeah, I
Where are
recognise
they?
those.
I haven't worn them
I wouldn't
since
wear
I was
them
a teenager.
anymore. Yeah, that's the thing. There could be items that were really fashionable at the time. I remember those ones where you just saw my sister had a row of 3
Oh,
in
she
each
did,
ear.
didn't she?
Yeah. And to have that gold that you just don't wear anymore, that's broken, that's tarnished, those fashion pieces, you can see pieces that you might have bought on holiday that you just don't wear anymore. And at the time, you probably wore them week in, week out. You absolutely loved them. But then you stopped wearing them because they were not fashionable
Well, that was
anymore.
fashionable at one point, and perhaps you've just got that pendant. You don't have to have it on the chain, or you might just have the chain, but the chain might be broken. So many people had that. I remember that bracelet, but I bet nobody wears it anymore. That bracelet could be money in your pocket. A brooch that actually the pin's broken and you've never worn it. A ring where the actual stones have dropped out. Bracelets, again, that you can see they're broken. They're still worth money. That could be money in your pocket, money in your bank account. You can have it directly put into your bank account. They'll even send cash if you want cash. There is a charge for that, a small charge. Or they'll send you a cheque. It honestly, there's no risk at all. Remember, all of this that you're sending in, and have a little nosy round in the boxes, in the, in the loft, in the drawer in the kitchen. There's stuff everywhere, isn't there? Everything you pop into that envelope, they will know how to value it, even if it hasn't got a hallmark on it. And then they'll give you that valuation. Then they'll add on another 10%. And if you say it's not enough, you can get it all, that gold returned free of charge. But the most exciting thing is most people say, can't believe it was that much.
Most people say they got more money than they thought it was
Yeah.
going to be, and the service was so much quicker. Very important, you remember, when you filled that form in, that you take it to the post office counter. That's really important. But it's really simple. It's really straightforward. The form runs you through everything. As soon as you get that gold selling pack home, fill in the form, pop your gold in that second envelope, pop it back in the envelope that's prepaid, and you take it to the post office counter, and then it's tracked end to end. It's fully insured as well. But you just need to make sure you get your receipt, because that is your proof of purchase and it tracks your insurance.
And there's some amazing 5-star reviews. We've got Charlie with us. They're so trusted.
Yes, they
aren't
are.
they?
Yeah, they are. Well, they've been around for so long. You know, they're one of the first of its kind when they started the company in 2009. So
Wow.
they've got a wealth of experience. Yeah, been going for about 16, 17 years now. But I've actually met the crew. I've met the people there. They are lovely, lovely people. They are just gold enthusiasts. They love what they do. But yeah, they're voted so highly. They've got so many reviews. On Trustpilot, by the way, they're voted as excellent. That's their rating, is excellent. And they've even got 4.7. Nearly 3,000 reviews on
Wow.
Trustpilot. So, yeah, plenty to read there. But you've just got complete peace of mind and every step of the way. I just don't think you've got anything to lose. Order your free gold selling pack and see what they say. It's just so
Yeah.
exciting to find out.
The fact
you
you've
know.
got an extra 10% if you're ordering your pack via us is really exciting.
Oh, really important, yeah.
But the fact is they're known for paying the best
A lot,
amounts.
yeah, that's right. And if, let's say, I mean, I think it's unlikely personally, but even if you got a higher quote from another online scrap gold buyer, then Post Gold for Cash will price match
Wow.
it. So they will price match. But they are very highly rated and known now in the industry to pay a lot for the gold. There are even independent websites out there that have compared all these online gold buyers. And, well, one, for instance, there's one called goldcomparison.co.uk. You can check them out right now. They voted Post Gold for Cash to be #1. They love them for the amount of money that they paid for the gold they sent in, and also for their speed and the efficiency. But I couldn't believe how quick it was. I mean, I knew it would be, but when you actually use the service, you just realise this is fantastic. You know, because sometimes you don't know who you're dealing with, if it's independent or that sort of thing. With Post Gold for Cash, it's a proper established company. The people who own Post Gold for Cash, they're on Companies House. It's a proper established business. So you're going to be calling people with complete peace, or they're going to be speaking to people with complete peace of mind that they've got a wealth of experience. So in other words, you're always going to be in good hands. But they're so friendly, first and foremost, they are.
You were talking about reviews. I think we've got a great review that
Yes.
we looked
Oh,
up
we have.
before the show. From
yeah.
a certain lady who, she says everything
Yeah.
that you said just
Yeah,
then
yeah.
about, first of all, speed of service.
It's so quick, yeah.
About the amount of money. Her name's Doreen. Let's take a little look at what Doreen had to say. A quick and easy way to sell some gold earrings that I hadn't worn for over 20 years.
Fabulous.
I was happy with the offer as it was more than I was expecting to be offered. Nice extra cash for jewellery that I was never going to wear again. Good communication, and the payment received the same day as the phone call with the offer. That's brilliant in itself.
I mean, if you're ordering right now, if you're ordering your free pack, either on our phones or on our website, you could actually have this money in your bank by Wednesday. And I say that and I question myself, but today is Monday, so you're ordering your pack today. You could get your pack tomorrow. Then tomorrow, if you're quick like that gentleman at the bottom of the
He's very quick.
He's very
picture
keen.
there,
He's
very
very
keen.
keen.
But if you're keen to get this money, you could pop your gold into your envelope on Tuesday. You could then send it Tuesday, take it to the post office, hand it over to the counter, get your receipt, and then they could ring you, and they do ring you. That could be Wednesday
speak to
morning.
someone,
yeah.
yeah.
They'll talk you through what you sent in. Perhaps you put some bits in you weren't sure were gold or not, and they'll say, that was gold, that wasn't gold. They'll talk you through everything. They'll give you your valuation and then add on an extra 10% because you ordered your pack via us. And then it's up to you. If you accept, that money could be in your bank that afternoon.
Yeah, and if you don't accept, the other great thing is they'll return your gold free of charge as well. Everything's no obligation. That's the great thing.
And honestly, have a little look around. Watch this next clip. If you're thinking, Yeah, I used to wear, because there's a few items in this that you might think, oh gosh, I did
You'll
have that.
recognise
And we were rubbish at trying to guess if it, so don't think, oh, I don't think that'll be worth much, because everything we thought wasn't worth much was worth a fortune. And the things that we thought weren't worth much were actually the most valuable.
Yeah.
So never doubt yourself, pop it into the envelope and discover how much it could be.
You've got the odd earrings and rings. Stones missing. Perfect. Send it in. Back of a watch. Something like
Could
that.
we move that?
Can I
that's
just
very
grab that out
technical
your
gun.
way?
We'll talk you through that in a moment. Lovely.
You've obviously got white gold, yellow gold. There is no difference. It's just the colour. So the
Okay.
gold content would still be either 9, 14, 18. That's still the same. So the colour makes no odds. I mean, for example, this little box here, what do you think that may well be worth? I mean,
It's a
just
little
few bits
treasure
and
trove
bobs.
there, isn't
I
it?
don't know. It's really tricky, isn't it?
Because I don't think a lot of people realise how valuable gold is.
No.
And that constant, well, it's been constant, the way it's gone up and up
Yeah.
and up, hasn't it? And we'll show you examples of that as we go through. So you want us to guess
I want you to guess.
the
Let's make it
value of
fun.
this box.
Oh, gosh.
I'm going to go £300. Higher or lower, Hayley? Higher or lower for the game?
Oh, I'm gonna go higher.
Okay, where are you going?
Oh, have I got to pick a number? I
Yeah.
thought I
Yep.
could just go higher and win. I'm gonna
There's
go
a few
425.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's very precise.
300, 425.
Okay, so
Have we got a
grab the
reveal?
a little
big
reveal there.
in here.
You ready?
Dun, dun, dun. Can't turn it round.
Sorry.
Can't get hold of it. Oh, hang on. Approximately
Wow.
£750 worth.
But do you know the best thing is if we sent that to you via Shop on TV, doing your order, getting your free pack, that would be more than 750.
This would give you 10%
10%
more.
extra.
Yes, because
Another,
they've got
another £75.
another £75 on top.
So it'd go from 750 to 825. That's our exclusive deal. Remember, you're going to get an extra 10% on the valuation of whatever you send.
And remember, you're ordering on our website, or you can order on our phones like normal. You need to pop it in the website into your basket, check your basket out as if you were ordering something, but it's completely free,
Free pack,
of charge.
free postage, free valuation, and free returns if you don't accept the valuation.
That's fantastic.
Where should we go? Where should we go?
Okay, so we've got some around the front here. So there's just,
Okay.
just a little single gold ring sat there
Okay.
in the
Ah,
drawer
yes.
doing nothing.
Okay.
What do we think?
I'm thinking £100.
Oh gosh.
I should pick it
It's
up.
quite thick,
Oh,
isn't it? It's
now I'm
quite
thinking
thick.
more than £100.
Yeah. I'm going to go, I don't know,
Should probably
200.
smell it.
200.
Smell it? No. Is that a thing?
Shall I try it on? 200.
Okay, I said 100.
Okay, you ready?
Changed my mind.
No way.
£500?
For one item?
For one item, yeah.
And is that because of the weight?
And because
of
of
it?
the grade.
Yeah.
Right.
Quality.
That is a higher grade of gold. So the purity of gold within it is higher. That's 22 carat gold.
Wow.
Now, quite often, sort of your grandparents, they would often have 22 carat.
Gosh,
22.
£500.
Yes.
Oh,
I'll just look after
Oh
that.
no! You that on. Wow. And
Okay.
one more thing. What else?
Okay, so then we've got this one. Now, this is unhallmarked.
Oh, okay.
Right.
So,
So people might think,
well, should I send it? You know, how do I know what it is?
Yes.
So obviously we test it. We have the magical little gun that
gun
we
you
have
showed us.
moved casually off the table. So we would use that to test this. If anything comes in unhallmarked, okay, so it's like an X-ray, and it will determine what the contents of the gold is within the item. So that's a high grade of gold. It's just a few items, isn't it?
okay, I'm
So,
going to go.
I mean, it's really pretty, but I would probably look at that and think probably it wasn't real gold. So you just don't know, do you?
Exactly.
So, price-wise, don't how much?
I didn't guess.
Because I would think that wasn't proper gold. Oh my word! There's another
It kept
zero.
coming, look.
Wow.
2,500. So you could be so pleasantly
And then you get an extra 10%.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that £250 extra?
Yes.
It is.
My word.
And that's the reaction we get from our
Oh,
customers
I
when we call them
bet.
back.
How lovely.
And
We've
it's
got
like
it.
the conversations we have are incredible.
I bet it's really
with the
satisfying.
gratitude and the excitement, because it's the thought of what we can now do with that cash. It's recycled that precious metal.
Yeah.
And what can we do now?
And what are you going to do with that extra money? I mean, everything's so expensive, and it might be that you need to pay a bill, a car bill.
Could just be essentials at the minute, couldn't it? And the fact that they can have that money in your account this week is brilliant in itself.
But it could be a treat, couldn't it?
That's
a weekend away, an afternoon tea, you know, a holiday. We've seen some crazy prices.
Some of the valuations have been absolutely brilliant for people. And that's what tends to happen in all the reviews that we read. People say it was a really quick service and it was more money than we thought.
And yours will
get.
be even better than normal because you have got an extra special with us. If you're going to post gold for cash via us here on Shop on TV, we have got an exclusive offer. So remember, everything is free.
Yeah, first of all, you're going to get your free gold selling pack. You go through our website or our phone number, our normal website and phone number. Then everything's going to be free insurance. So free insured up to £750 and free postage. Then you've got a professional free valuation. And if you decide it's not right for you, you've got free returns of your gold as well. So there's no obligation to accept the offer. Then we get to the exclusives for you. And prize draws are the first couple of exclusives that we've got for you. There are 3 prize draws in total, 2 of which are exclusive to Shop on TV. So you've got a chance to win £500 cash with us here at ITV1 and STV on our live show special. You've got a chance to win a £500 credit to spend with the channel at Shop on TV. And then you'll also go into Post Gold for Cash's regular £500 cash prize draw. Terms and conditions are on the website, and that includes the closing dates of those prize draws. However, there is even more of a bonus for you.
The most exciting thing, and you've paid nothing, it's all completely free of charge. You'll get a great valuation from Post Gold for Cash, they're known for that. But you'll also get, because you sent for your envelope via us, that envelope is marked and they will know they need to add on another 10% onto your valuation. So this is the biggest thing. Getting your free pack via us, you will get extra money.
So think about the amounts. If your valuation's £500, say, you'll actually get £550, a £50 bonus. If it's £1,000, it'll be £1,100, a £100 bonus. So it doesn't matter what the valuation is, Post Gold for Cash will add on an extra 10% in value.
So easy to order from us, remember, on the phones, on the website. It's an amazing offer, and it doesn't matter when you get that envelope packed up. As soon as you send that envelope in, they will know they need to add on that extra 10%. Now, you order like you would normally, either on our phones or on our website. It's entirely up to you.
So the phone number 0333 241 241. If you go to the website, you'll see straight away on the homepage there's that big gold banner, Post Gold for Cash. Just click on there and it'll take you through to run you through the whole process that we talk about. Yeah.
Because if there's anything you've forgotten, it's all very much there. It'll run you through the easy steps. And as soon as you've read a few bits, you think, well, actually, I've got nothing to lose. Click on one of those banners, order my free gold selling pack. Now, you can see it, though it's like you're ordering something to pay for, you're not. It's completely free. Pop it into your basket. There's no cost for your pack. There's no delivery cost. When you go to your basket, check that basket out. And then you know your pack is ordered. And that pack will be sent directly to you for you to use as and when. No cost at all.
Hundreds of you have already gone for the deal. So many more in baskets right now. So please make sure you confirm your order. You check your basket out as if you're making a purchase, but there's no cost to you whatsoever.
Nothing to lose, have you?
No.
You know, order that pack and it's there for when you're ready to send it. But actually, if you order it today, so today we're now Monday, you could get your pack on Tuesday. If you get it posted back to Post Gold for Cash on Tuesday, and remember it's a special delivery envelope, they will receive it on Wednesday. Now, they will open it up on Wednesday. They could ring you Wednesday afternoon and say, well, this is your valuation. We're going to add on that extra 10% because you ordered the pack via Shop on TV. And if you say, oh my goodness, which most people do, that's more than I thought it was going to be. Yes, please. They could have it in your bank account on Wednesday afternoon.
That same day. So Wednesday of this week, you could have the cash. It really is a brilliant service. Post Gold for Cash, one of the first when it came to this kind of service. But if people at home, Charlie, are considering taking, well, get the envelope anyway.
Absolutely.
But if they're considering what can I send, what can't I send?
Yeah, pretty much anything that's gold. I mean, jewellery is obviously a big part of what they receive, but it does not have to be jewellery at all. Anything that's gold, get it sent in. But to give you some examples, yeah, gold coins, earrings, necklaces, chains, bracelets, bangles, pendants, rings, brooches, and all other precious metals too. So silver, platinum, palladium. It could be some, I don't know, old wedding presents from, unfortunately, maybe a marriage that didn't work out. It could be some cutlery, some silver cutlery. That's quite a big thing. And it could be a gold metal jug. You know, who knows? All these types of things that they will accept. But if you do accidentally send in something that's rolled gold, you know, or like a gold-plated or costume jewellery, don't worry. They'll still call you.
If you have a little doubt, you think, I think it might be gold, I'm not sure, still put it into
Absolutely.
the pack.
That's still a good enough reason to order your pack because at least you know, either way, you know, this is a really good, efficient, free service to find out if you've got value.
And you can also ring the team, can't you?
Yeah.
And ask for advice if it's
can.
maybe something bulkier, they're not sure.
That's right. So if you've got lots and lots and lots, right, this is the pouch you get. I mean, believe me, you can cram
Quite
a lot in here.
Yeah.
You can. If you've got lots and lots and lots, order your free pack. Just order one, like you would normally, through us here on Shop on TV. And then once you receive your pack at home, just give them a call. The number's on the letter you receive or an email.
And you speak to somebody.
You speak to somebody and they'll arrange to get more packs delivered to you. So
Great.
just order one pack and then if you need more, give them a call.
And then it's all under that same tracking
Yeah,
number,
you get
isn't
one customer reference number. That's it. So everything's tracked, everything's all sorted. But yeah, from first-hand experience, yes, I met Post Gold for Cash. I went to see them in January, but a couple of months ago, I used their services. So I can sit here and confidently say to you at home, it's such a brilliant service.
I love that because you've seen it from every angle.
Yeah, and I
you?
ordered my pack. I didn't call them. I did it just like people this morning are going to be doing. Order your pack. It arrived like that. And then I got some bits in the post. I just made the post in time. And Sam called me. It's likely it could be Sam who's going to call you too. She called me about 11 o'clock in the morning the next day. And I mean, I was blown away. And I said yes. I mean, I didn't have to think twice. I said yes. And the money was in my account by about 1 o'clock, 2 hours later. It could be that quick, but maybe by the end of the day, by 4 or 5 o'clock. But they'll tell you on the phone that anyway. But you know, interestingly, out of all of the people, out of all of the customers of Post Gold for Cash, out of everyone who has been made an offer, 92% say yes because they are so blown away with the amount that they're offered. So 92% out of everyone who's made an offer, they say yes because it's just so amazing. Yeah. Again, you do you know, you're under no obligation whatsoever. If you say no, absolutely no problem at all. They just return it to you. So if it's free to order your pack, it's free to get a valuation. If they make you offer, you say no, they send it back for free. Brilliant. So it's just interesting to find out.
And you've got an extra 10% added on.
Yeah.
So you've got every reason to do it via us. And gold prices do change.
Yes, it does fluctuate.
But if we compared with this time last year,
and it's good.
We're up, aren't we?
We are up, yeah. It's up, so for this time last year, we looked earlier, it's gone up by around about 20%, give or take. So that's really, really exciting. So it is a good time. I mean, look, it might go up, it might go down. I don't know. But if you compare it to this time last year, it's a good time. It's a really good time to get your pack.
Higher than this time last year.
Yeah, that's
and you've got an extra 10% added on to the valuation.
And that's why they're really busy.
Yeah.
Because people are taking advantage of this time. So I really encourage people at home to do the same. Don't leave it, order your pack. Whilst we've got this offer on, whilst the price of gold is good compared to this time last year, it is the time to do it.
And
it
if
really
you have
is.
money laying around the house, you'd think, oh, you know, I'll use that for perhaps you need it to pay a bill or perhaps you want to go away for a weekend. If it was just laying in your jewellery box, that money, you'd be able to get it out and use it. And if you have got jewellery that you just don't wear, or one earring, or broken items, that could be money in your pocket.
Now, if you're still not sure either way what you can and what you can't send, let's reiterate with Sam and Steve how simple it is.
You've got items such as platinum that you can send in to us, palladium. We will take silver as well. I mean, there's obviously an array of things on here that we can do. What we would say is we don't accept rolled gold, plated items, costume jewellery,
Right.
that sort of
So
thing.
you want real gold.
Absolutely. A precious metal, basically.
And is there anything else you accept as well? We're seeing here what you can accept. So all of those you can send in your gold coins, your gold earrings, your gold necklace, your gold charms, your gold pendants, your gold rings, your gold brooches, your gold bracelets and bangles. If they're broken, if it's one earring.
Broken, odd earrings, the things that are sat in your jewellery box and have been there since maybe you were a teenager, your auntie gave you something random, and it's just sat there doing nothing. If you're happy to, send it on into us. Broken, odd, anything.
But not costume jewellery.
No.
Do you accept silver?
Silver, absolutely. We do get a lot of silver cutlery sent in to us. Now, that's a little bit more tricky.
Right.
Because a hallmark on a silver item, you're generally looking for the little lion. But they're so small and always in the same place as other possible markings. Now, quite often, it could be EPNS or A1, which is a plating. So electroplated nickel silver. And we don't accept those, unfortunately. It's just a plating.
And the great thing is, if in doubt, there's a letter that comes alongside your pack. Give them a ring. Say, I've got this. Should I send it in? And they might say, well, just send us a photograph and we'll have a look. And that is the great thing. They are such a great team. So any questions, you can ask those questions.
And you're always getting to speak to a person, which
Yes.
is so refreshing, isn't it?
Absolutely. I had another day on the phone talking to AI, which I just
you
don't
started
get
a phone
on with.
call. You were on your way out the door. I was like, you are not leaving this house for ages if you're going to get on that phone. With Postcode for Cash, you get to speak to an actual human being, which is so refreshing.
Everything's refreshing. Ordering your pack from us is so easy. It's all completely free of charge. But the reason to do it via us, Postcode for Cash, you perhaps recognise their name. They've been going, one of the longest running sort of gold companies.
People in this kind of service.
Been going for about 16, 17 years, and their knowledge is incredible. So you probably recognise the name. You could go directly to them. However, you will miss out on a few extras because we have a very exclusive deal. For just ordering your pack, it's still going to be sent to them. It's the pack that's going to give you the extras.
First of all, let's run through those free words. We love something that's free, don't we? Well, you're going to send for a free pack. It's going to be free postage. It'll be insured up to £750, and you can also increase that for a small fee. We'll talk about that in a little while. It's going to be a free professional valuation, and then there's no obligation to accept that valuation. If you change your mind or it's not right for you, it's also free returns.
They'll send that gold back for free if you say, no, that wasn't enough. Most people say, oh my goodness, I
Yes,
didn't think it'd
please.
be that much. But actually, if you accept the valuation, automatically, you'll then go into 3 prize draws where you could be getting more money.
Yep, 3 prize draws, 2 of which are exclusive with us here at Shop on TV. Chance to win £500 cash. Chance to win £500 credit to spend at Shop on TV. And you'll also go into a 3rd prize draw, which is Postcode for Cash's regular £500 cash prize draw. All the terms and conditions on the website, and you can see the closing dates there as well.
Yeah, those closing dates, if you miss that date, don't panic. There'll always be another draw.
It'll
So if
roll
you're
on
not
to the
particularly
next one.
quick at getting yours packed up, don't panic. You will go into another prize draw
As
after
soon as
that
you
one.
accept that valuation.
But the reason to order the pack from us right now is because this special pack will give you a real bonus. And when they give you your valuation, because you ordered the pack via Shop on TV, you'll get an extra 10% added on to the valuation.
Nice. What a bonus
More
that
money.
is. So if it was £500 your valuation, 550 is what it goes up to. If it was £1,000, it goes up to 1,100. Whatever the valuation is, because you've done your pack through Shop on TV, you will get an extra 10% added. That's a real bonus, because sometimes the valuation can be thousands.
Yeah.
So then the extra 10% goes into
you
hundreds.
just don't know. And please, if you're in doubt, don't think, oh, it doesn't look worth much. Put it in the envelope.
Yes.
And Postcode for Cash will know, even if it hasn't got a hallmark. So when you look at some of these examples, you'll think, oh my goodness, that's one necklace. Who would have thought? I'd have no idea it was going to be worth £2,432. But actually, if you'd had ordered the pack via us and sent it in our pack, they will say, well, actually, that's what it's worth, but we're going to add on another £244 £4 because you've got that extra 10% getting your pack via Shop on TV. But my envelope would be a bit like the other picture. Lots of different bits and pieces, one earring, a knotted necklace that you can't get the knot out, a broken bracelet.
Could be tarnished pieces that you're never going to clean or wear again. So look at that bundle there, all sorts of bits and pieces there, added up to £1,785. Well, with us, you'd be adding another £179 onto that. That's a big amount, isn't it?
Massive amount, and that extra is because you're ordering the pack via us, all free to order your pack. Now, when you look at items, you might have a gold ring. Now, one gold ring might be worth £161, which is still great, and you'll get another £17 added on. Again, one bracelet there, £456, but you'll get another £456, but then you'll get another £46. So that's going to take you over £500 for that one item. But that ring, how do you know if that ring is going to be worth £161? Or how do you know that ring is still a gold band? It's a bit skinnier than this one. But have a look at the price of this second gold ring, because we just don't know. That second gold ring, £567.
What?
Oh my goodness, because it's 22, you might not know it's 22 carat gold. It's skinnier. It looks a shinier gold. I would have thought that'd be worth less. It's worth more. But actually, again, you'll get another £57 added on.
Yeah, I mean, all of these are brilliant. The ones on the left-hand side that you see there. So you'd be over the moon with 1,642.
Yes.
But if we could add an extra 10%, would you like that more? I think so. Another £165 added on to that bundle on the left that you see there. So it really is a great time to send it in because there's no obligation. Everything's free and you're getting that extra 10% added to whatever your valuation is.
It's all free. Free to send for. And if you're not happy with valuation, they'll send your gold back for free. Order on the phones or the website, shopontv.co.uk. It's like you're ordering from us as normal. But when you go to the first page, there's a big banner, Post Gold for Cash. Click onto that. That'll take you through to loads of great information. And as soon as you decide, well, it's all free, what have I got to lose? Click onto one of those banners.
Yeah, click on there and it'll take you through as if you're making a purchase as normal with us here at Shop on TV, but everything's free. So you can add it to your basket or you can click buy now. It's completely up to you. Make sure you go to your basket and you check out because you've got to fill in your name and address so that we know where to send it to you. But there will be no cost. There will be no fee anywhere there. It's a purchase that costs you nothing. And then when you get it home, you've put your gold in at your own pace. You can do it as quick or as slow as you like, but it's completely up to you. Put your gold in there and be amazed, I think, a lot of the time, what it's worth and how quick the service is.
Could be things that have just been laying around forever in an old jewellery box, something you haven't worn since your teenage years. It could be stuff that you know's in the roof. Do need to sort through that box actually, and there could be something in there that might be worth so much, and rather than it sit, that's money in your roof, it could be money in your bank account.
That's exactly what Charlie did. Charlie's with us. Charlie's the representative, the brand ambassador, if you like.
Very proud to want to.
And you've done, my word, do you know your stuff when it comes to this now? But you're also a customer, aren't you, Charlie? You've gone through the whole process.
A couple of months ago. Yeah, that's right. And I had some bits I inherited from a very close family friend who sadly passed away probably about 8 years ago now. But I've had boxes of stuff, my parents' garage, bless them, they've been looking after it. Eventually, it only took me 8 years to get to it.
I bet
It's only about 3 or 4
reminding you about every month.
That's one way of putting it, but can we please get it cleared? It's like that, bless them. But we actually did it together. It was really good fun. I found an old stamp collection there. Actually.
Wow.
I found photo albums and all sorts.
Lovely.
But more to the point, I found some jewellery boxes in there, some little ones, small ones, and I got it all out. And I knew some of it was costume jewellery, some of it had no value, but I did see some gold rings in there. That's the first thing I noticed. Right. And I looked for hallmarks, which you can do at home. You don't have to get it sent in anyway. But if you do want to look for things, I found a 22 karat gold ring.
Wow.
And actually, you can still obviously buy those now, but they were very, very popular for like your great-great-grandmother's sort of generation.
Right.
So that tells me it could have been quite old. And you can actually get letter dates on there, so you can actually roughly work out when it would have been hallmarked and made. But anyway, I found a 22 karat gold ring in there. I think it was a 9 or an 18 karat gold. Definitely found some cufflinks in there, which are 9 karat gold. There were some bits in there I thought might be gold, but I couldn't see a hallmark. Doesn't matter, I just bundled it in the envelope anyway. But there were some bits I didn't know what they were, like little ornamental pieces, like some charms. One thing I really didn't know, you see that? There's like a gold bracelet there. I couldn't see any hallmarks on that. And I didn't know, was it rolled gold? Was it copper? I didn't know what it was, but I bundled it in the envelope anyway.
And some of that is silver as well, isn't it?
Yeah, some of it's, there's quite a bit of sterling silver in there. So it's the classic line, I saw the sterling,
And quite tarnished, because obviously it's been sat in that box.
It's very old.
Doesn't matter, does it?
I think some of this, the lady who owned it, I think this may have been passed down to her, because I don't remember her wearing this. I never saw it. I was at the house all the time.
So it didn't have any sentimental value to it?
No, this is the thing.
So you thought, well, I'll see what it's worth.
I'll see what it's worth.
And what were you hoping
you'd
get?
Honestly, because I knew there was some gold in there because of the hallmarks. So I was thinking, I thought 1,000, but I thought, no, come on, it's going to be more than that. So I was thinking, right, hopefully 1,500.
So you would have been happy with 1,000. 1,500 would have been.
I would be like,
oh yes,
made my day.
Yeah.
Okay.
How much do you think it's worth at home? Now take a look at how much it actually was worth. Because this is.
Boom.
Oh my goodness.
I know, right?
Nearly £3,000.
This
Nearly
is it.
twice as much as you hoped.
I couldn't believe it, and that includes the extra 10%.
Oh,
because
of course. What was it worth?
So it was worth just over £2,600 because I spoke to Sam on the phone. It was about 11 o'clock on a Friday morning. I won't forget it. And she made me that offer, and then she knew what she was doing. She was building up. Yeah. And they said, but Charlie, where did you order your pack from? And because I got it through Shop on TV, she added on that extra 10%. Brilliant. So £2,924. And the money was in my account 2 hours later. It was so good, and I was literally in town having lunch,
Skipping
and I checked my app, my banking app, and boom, there it was, £2,924. Money that was just sitting there.
Yeah.
But do you know what? I'm pleased I waited this long, because if I sent it in a few years ago, I wouldn't have got as much, because the price of gold now is good.
Absolutely.
And that's what they look at. They look at three things really when they're working out how much to offer you. Basically, they look at the purity, which, as we know, is measured in carat, very old traditional measuring system for purity. They look at the weight, so obviously how much gold you're sending in, and also the live price of gold. Which is set twice a day, Monday to Friday, and they check it. So the price that you're offered is going to be bang up to date with the current times, which is good. It's good at the moment,
so if
especially compared to last year.
Last year, it would have been
20% less-ish.
20% less.
Ish, give or take. It's hard to say exactly.
Oh my word!
But
so
around about that, I reckon.
And the other nice thing is what you spent it on. And if you have got anything at home, perhaps you inherited, but perhaps it's not something you wear, and you don't really want to get rid of it, but it is just sat in a box there. You could turn that into something where you could make a memory.
People
and
do.
Really,
Loads of people do.
That's what you did in a way,
Well, people
isn't it?
have managed to buy engagement rings, which have been saving up for. I mean, could you get anything better than that? That is lovely.
Brilliant.
People have, they've taken, the daughters have taken their mums or family members to London to concerts, to see a band they've always wanted to see, creating memories, go to that hotel they've always wanted to stay at.
And what did you do?
I actually used it to pay a balance off of a family holiday. And it's a place we went to. We actually just came back from it, a week and a half ago. A place called Abersoch in North Wales. And if you know it, it's lovely, isn't it? Right? I used to go there as a family pretty much every single summer without fail. And when I look back at my childhood, I was very lucky to go there, but there are some of the happiest memories I had growing up.
And the lady that left you, that box of
Sometimes she
goodies.
joined us there quite often,
How
especially when I was
it's like
really
she
young. We had a
treated
caravan
you
there.
to that holiday.
Yeah, and I just thought, and that's part of the reason why, because I thought, what would I spend this on?
And I bet you had a drink to her.
Yeah,
Whilst you were
I
there.
love toast.
Yeah.
But do you know what? To be honest, even if you just want to save it, if you're in the lucky position where you can have money for a rainy day, it's nice to know you got a bit tucked away.
Well, the nice thing is,
even just that is nice.
It's your money, isn't it? So
Yeah,
whether
you
it
do
is
you.
to pay a bill, which sadly, everything is
People
so
do.
expensive. We're getting another tyre this week.
Oh.
I don't know how many tyres a car can
That
have.
could be another
but
£100 or something, couldn't it? Yeah, who knows?
And the rest.
So perhaps you've got to pay, a bill, but actually, perhaps because everything is so expensive, it's actually the treats you're missing out on, and
Good
this could
stuff,
be
isn't it?
treat money, couldn't
Yeah,
it?
it could be an afternoon tea, it could be a lunch, a dinner. It could even be a weekend or a holiday away, depending on the amount that comes
Charlie,
in.
didn't a lady go and visit grandchildren she'd never
She
met?
did. It's one of
And
my
they
favourite stories.
They were
this,
quite
actually.
a distance.
They were quite a distance. So, yeah, a lady, she sent us some bits for Post Gold for cash. She couldn't believe the amount she was offered. I mean, I don't know the exact figure, but it would have been in the thousands. And it was, put it this way, it was enough to pay for her to go to Australia. And the reation why she wanted to go to Australia is so that she could meet her grandchildren for the very first time. She wasn't able to before then. I genuinely get a bit of goosebumps when I tell that story.
And you just
it's
don't
so
know
lovely to
how
hear.
much it might be.
No, you don't know.
Believe it was enough to take her to
and that's what-
Australia.
yeah.
How adorable is that?
People have
Because
paid
you
vet
never-
bills,
That's it.
got their cars fixed, redecorated the house. Before the summer, people have got their gardens sorted, re-landscapes and some new furniture ready for the summer,
You can
something
get
for the
some
kids
new
to play
grass,
on and things.
because the grass is
Yeah,
grass
Yeah,
is
do you know what?
awful, isn't it?
maybe
some
not
new-
just yet.
Yeah,
Buy some
don't
turf.
wait till the heat waves stop.
Maybe AstroTurf.
Number what heat wave are we on now? Who knows? But that's the great thing. You don't know what it's worth. And for most people, though you can always say, no, it's not enough, and they'll return your gold to you. You've got no obligation to buy. So nothing costs you anything. But if you say yes, most people say yes because it was so much more than they thought it was going
And
to
the
be.
service is much quicker to most people than they think it's going to be. It's all about all those items that you've got lying around at home, whether it's in your jewellery box, in a trinket box, in that drawer that's got everything in, whether it's old or broken or new or just out of fashion. When it comes to the examples, should we have a look at some more?
Let's have a nosy.
We're going to look at some examples, and we'll go to those 3 examples that you laid out for us. Now, Sam did get us to guess what the value was. On
I think
those
I can
items.
guess now.
I think we'll do quite
I
well
think we
now.
might get it right now.
But-
So we looked at this.
Yeah.
And I think this is a great little bag to send. If you can send a few bits, you can send just one item. But I think it's nice to have a little nosy round and send a few bits in. And what sort of stuff have we got in here?
So, we're looking at, onyx rings. They're-
Oh gosh, yeah.
You mentioned earlier,
Yeah,
didn't you,
absolutely.
Steve, and they're
Colourful
very
ones.
much.
I remember mine had a stone in, and I lost the stone very early on.
Right.
There's been so many sort of gold rings that have been popular for so long, and then they go out of fashion.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You've got white gold, so that's still gold. That's still 9-carat gold. It's just white.
Okay.
Okay. Obviously, signet rings. It's pretty traditional. You often you sort of your grandparents would have a signet ring on the little finger,
Yeah.
or use that as a wedding ring. So it doesn't look like there's that much there really. And obviously, if I was making you guess again as to how much it was worth,
Well, we guessed, I think, what did you guess?
wasn't it 2?
I think
Did you say
I said
2?
3, I think, and
Oh,
you
did
said
3 and 4, I think.
Right, okay,
Something like
3 and
that.
4, we were
way out.
we were rubbish.
700.
Should have added it together, really, because you will get an extra 10% on top of that. So if that was your bag, they would normally ring up and say £750 is what it's worth. Would you like that money? Would you like to accept it? And you can say yes or no. If you say no, they'll send it back for free. But actually, they'll add on another £75 because you are getting your sort of postage pack via us here on Shop on TV, because we've got an exclusive where you'll get an extra 10% on the value.
So another £75 takes it to 825. Have I got that right? Yes.
All right, sounds about right.
Call me countdown.
Easy maths right there.
Carol.
Carol.
So that extra 10%, no matter what the value is to your envelope. And we've got another example. This one blew me away because this is just a single
Visually,
gold
just
band.
looking at that, again, you'd think, well, it won't be, it's a gold. I think it's gold. I think it's got a hallmark. I think it's gold. It doesn't matter as long as, send it in, even if it hasn't got a hallmark, if you think it's gold. You're looking at that thinking, yeah, it's a band. What do you think about I think, did we guess about 100?
I think I said 100, yeah.
Quite low with it, weren't
Yeah.
you?
Yeah, we were, yeah. Yeah, but it's a gold band. I wouldn't think
Not
it
much.
was. But it doesn't matter that it's not fancy and it's all singing and dancing. It's gold. And when you touch that
It does.
and feel the weight, you do think, well, actually, it's got
Got something to it.
gold. So what price was this, Sam?
Okay, so you're looking in the region of £500.
For one item.
Around £500
Of course,
for that.
for you today, and obviously these are just ideas, and it would be £550 because you got an extra 10%
Yeah.
on top of that.
So with our exclusive offer, an
obviously-
extra 10%
Yeah.
and 3 prize
And obviously,
draws.
it's not going to be every gold ring that's going to be £500. It's all down to the weight and the gold. What
The
gold
grade.
is that?
So that's 22 carat gold.
Oh,
so
right.
the purity is much higher than, say, the 9 carat gold that we've got here.
Okay.
And we see that when you look at some of the valuations. You look at one gold band and you think, oh gosh, that was worth £161. And then you look at another and that was worth nearly 600. You just don't know. Put it into that envelope and send it in. But send it in our envelope. Order your envelope via us, because you will get some extras.
And that's why it's great working with Post Gold for Cash, because they know their stuff. And they've got experts in the field. They're all experts, so they know the valuations for you. Like Hayley said, the exclusive offer that we've got for you makes it the time to do it right now.
Everything's free. So you get your free gold selling pack. Then we'll talk you through how you got free postage, free insurance. You get that free valuation. If you're not happy with the valuation, they will send your gold back free of charge. Most people can't believe how much they've got offered, and they're like, yes, please. And as soon as you say yes, please, you'll automatically, because you ordered your pack with us, go into 3 prize draws.
You certainly will, 2 of which are exclusive with us here at Shop on TV. You've got a chance to win £500 cash on our specials. You've got a chance to win a £500 credit to spend here at Shop on TV. And you'll also go into a 3rd prize draw, which is Post Gold for Cash's regular £500
please.
cash prize draws. As soon as you accept your offer, you'll go into those prize draws. Terms and conditions are all on the website, including the closing dates for those
Yeah,
draws.
because if you miss that date, don't panic. There's prize draws then going on to later dates, so you'll always go into 3 prize draws. But the most exciting thing is Post Gold for Cash are known for giving great valuations. But because you sent for your envelope via us, that envelope is marked. They will know it was via Shop on TV. So when they value your items, are you ready for this? They'll actually add on an extra 10% on top of the valuation.
Yeah, this is brilliant, because what a bonus. If it's valued at £500, you'll actually get £550.
An extra £50.
If it's £1,000, you'll get £1,100.
Yes.
In fact, it doesn't matter what the valuation is. Whatever it is, they'll add on an additional 10% because you've done the offer directly through us here at Shop on TV. If you're looking to get in touch, it's our regular phone number, 03333 241 241, or our website, shopontv.co.uk.
It's like you're ordering from us like normal. Now, when you go to the first page, there's a big banner saying Post Gold for Cash. Click onto that. That will take you through to loads of great information. If you've missed a bit, if you've forgotten a bit, it's all very much there. How simple it is, the easy steps. As soon as you think, well, I've got nothing to lose to send for the envelope, even if I don't send it back, or if I don't send it back for a couple of weeks, it doesn't matter. There's no use by date. As soon as you think it's all free, I may as well send for it. Click on to order my free gold selling pack. You'll notice 0 cost, so pop it into your basket. It's not going to cost you nothing. Then you'll have to have a little nosy to see what the postage is to send for it. You'll have a notice that is 0. It's absolutely nothing. So pop it into your basket, check your basket out, and you can check out as a regular customer or check out as a guest. It's entirely up to you. Check your basket through, and then what you know you've done is you've secured your envelope. It's on its way to you, and that will guarantee when you send it back in, you'll get that extra 10%. And if you actually send it for it today, you'll get the envelope on Tuesday. If you send it back Tuesday, you'll get your money in your bank by Wednesday. You don't have to do it this quick, but perhaps you need that money for something. You could get the valuation Wednesday morning. They could be putting it in your bank that afternoon.
And lots of people say that. They say they can't believe how quick the service is, and they're normally blown away by the amount they're offered as well. The other thing to reiterate for you, because I think the one thing I might be concerned about is it safe to send my
Yeah,
gold?
because you might be sending some things in that, you think, oh gosh, I wouldn't want to lose it in the post.
Yeah.
Well, this is the great thing, because it is safe to send your gold.
And Charlie, it's end-to-end tracking,
Absolutely
isn't it?
right. So the moment you drop your parcel off at your local post office, it's trackable to the moment it arrives down south at Post Golf for Cash's premises. And it's even signed for too. So it's handed to a person and that person signs for it. And yes, next working day delivery. But it's a prepaid for service. And actually, on that note, you've got full insurance protection. So your parcel is automatically insured for up to £750. But here's the thing. If you think, well, hang on a minute, I think my item's worth more than £750, well, you've got the choice to increase the insurance yourself. You can pay a bit more for it, so the maximum you can insure it for is £2,500. That's about extra £10. But the good thing is, when you send your items, if Post Golf for Cash make you an offer and you accept that offer, then they will add on any other additional insurance that you had to pay. So if you paid an extra £10, they will add that onto your valuation.
How great.
It is.
Good.
And if you say no, they just return it at the same level of insurance that you paid.
That's
it's so well
great.
thought through. You
So
know,
if they
it is.
need to add on that, if you want to add on that extra insurance, if you accept the valuation,
Yeah.
they give you that money back.
Yeah, you get it back, yeah.
How brilliant
Yeah.
is that?
And when it comes to when you send for your pack, you'll get an envelope that talks you through everything. In fact, let's show you just how simple and straightforward it is. Should we run through putting an envelope together?
Yeah,
again?
absolutely.
Because
Yes,
Absolutely.
let's do
it
it.
can be several different things, can't it? as Hayley
Yeah,
was
for
saying.
sure. So you'll receive your pack like this. Okay, tucked behind your letter, which gives you the information of the process to make
Yep.
sure you take it.
So it talks you through everything we've talked you through today.
Absolutely, all of it. And then on the back, further information, the do's and don'ts of what to send us.
Okay.
To give you a guide. So pop that to one side because that will have your reference number and has our contact details on.
Great.
If at that stage you've got any questions, call us.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Call us.
great. So
Great.
Cool.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Perhaps you have got something that's got a sort of a mark on, and you could
Yeah.
ring and say, "Shall I put this in?" It says, I think it says so and so. You'll
Yeah.
sort of recognise it. Say,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Quite often people go, I've got gold, but I've got a bit of silver. Can I pop that in? Pop it in.
Great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Great.
All goes in one bag. We have one bag for everything. So
Lovely.
absolutely
Brilliant.
no problem.
And that's great. We can ring you just to double check before.
Yeah,
we do it. Lovely.
sure. So this, we need you to fill out as much information as you can. We obviously need your contact details. Obviously, we will deal with the bottom part here, bank details, so we can pay you that money on the day that we receive your pack, get it in the bank nice and swiftly. Now, if by chance you forget to pop the form in,
Okay.
it does
Panic.
happen. It does happen. Do not panic, because once you've sealed these, they're pretty difficult to
Yeah.
unseal.
Yeah.
Okay. On the bottom
Very
here,
simple.
when you've requested it, we will pop a little sticker there with some brief details, your own personal code. So when it comes into us,
Lovely.
we'll find you.
You'll know.
So you will know.
The words of Liam Neeson. We have a special
But
set
do
of skills.
do put the form in, because that's your bank details. That's where you get your money.
Yeah.
But again, we can get all that information off
Lovely.
you, but
Fabulous.
don't panic. So
Sorry, I was going to say, what I found when I did the mystery shopping, I was a little bit nervous going to the post office as to, what am I doing with this package when I go in there? The post office counter staff were really helpful.
Great.
They're very experienced and they knew exactly what to do. And I was like, could you help? And they were like, yeah, no problem. And they were just as helpful as what we are. And so they took that responsibility and they sorted me out. I remember when I was a customer, they did
Great.
that for me. So just
Great.
to say that.
So basically, once you've got this, and you've got this, you fill this out, you've got that interesting keeper ring from back in the 90s. My husband's got one of these, I've got to be honest. Sits in a drawer.
Send it.
And if I order a pack on here, I'm going to get an extra 10%. Yes, absolutely. So pop your items in here. So, I mean, let's pop a mixture in. You've got single earrings, chuck it in.
Right.
Rings with stones missing, chuck it in.
Oh, that's good, because yes.
The ring you got for Mother's Day, but you're never going to wear it out. Chuck it in.
This bracelet is.
You keep eyeing that up. You see this.
No, what do they call these?
An
Identity
ID, yeah.
bracelets.
There's so many things that were fashionable, weren't they,
Yes.
for a time, but they're just not anymore.
No.
So loads of us will have stuff like this.
And you get the names. The names are quite often on them as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is great. But what's really good is you guys will definitely find the hallmark on that one.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I'm
taking it.
saying this.
Is there an arrow?
Said that.
Oh,
I
there
can
it
see it
is.
already.
Oh, look at that.
Don't even need the
Font
magnifier.
24.
I told you as we moved on, you would get this.
Can you see? Look, you can even see it at home. It's as simple as that. Now, 671236 is the item number that you need to quote if you're on the phone. 03333241 If you want to go to the website, it's always the easiest way. shopontv.co.uk/gold. Remember, it'll take you straight through to those exclusive
And it's so
offers.
easy, like you'd normally order with us here on Shop on TV. So pop it into your basket, check your basket through and check out either as you're a regular guest or whether you just want to check out as a guest first time actually ordering. But order via us because it will give you the opportunity to get that extra 10%
And the 3 prize draws.
added onto the valuation of your bag. How great is that? And it's so simple. Everything's so easy, actually.
Now we're going to carry on filling the envelope, but if anyone at home is sat thinking, is it safe for me to post gold to you?
Yeah.
Let's reiterate the safety, because we've got a little slide here that covers everything, but you tell us, Sam.
Okay, so basically, once you've filled out your little foam envelope,
Yes.
okay, you filled out your form, you've sealed it into your silver delivery bag, you take it to the post office. Really important, take it to the post office. Don't just shove it in the red box.
No.
Please take it to
Go
the
to the
post
counter.
office. Yes. What they will then do is they will weigh your package. They will give you a receipt with a tracking number on, which will be this number here. Okay,
Right.
so that's individual to you, to your pack. Okay, what you can then do is you can track your pack as it heads into us, making its journey in to make you lots of money. All right. So once we've received it, we will log all that information and we will weigh your pack. We won't open this pack until we weigh it. And there's a reason for that. Because if we go back to the receipt that you've got from the post office, that will have a weight on it.
Well, they always weigh. They weigh everything, don't they? Even when you
Absolutely.
return clothes and things, they always
Pop on the
weigh.
scales. Pop on the scales.
Everything has to go on the scales.
So that's really important, because then what we can do is if there is a discrepancy, we've got a trail. We can see that.
Right.
Great.
All right, and
Clever.
that's important.
Yeah.
The other thing is, initially, it is insured up to £750. That's automatic. But if you feel the items are worth more, there are 2 other options. You can increase it up to £1,000, or you can increase it to the maximum of £2,500.
Right.
Now, that is initially your cost, but if you accept our offer, then not only will you get an extra 10%
Very good.
from ordering tonight, then we will give that back to you.
How great is
They
that?
cover everything,
It's a
don't they?
win-win situation in my mind. You can't go wrong. You've got absolutely nothing to lose. No obligation. Everything is absolutely free. And remember, you have got an exclusive deal with us, which is fantastic.
This is why it's really important to do it now. So many of you have got these in baskets. Hundreds of you have already gone for the offer, and we can understand why. It's a free pack that you're going to send for. It's free insured postage up to £750. You can increase that, as Sam was talking about in that clip. It's also a free professional valuation. That's really important. They know exactly what they're talking about when it comes to your gold and precious metals. And if you decide that valuation's not right for you, it's also free returns of your gold, isn't it?
Now, usually, and when you look at the 5-star reviews, the majority of people say, I couldn't believe it was so, I didn't think it'd be anything like that. So you have got the opportunity to decide, but most people think, oh my goodness, yes, please. Now, if you do say yes, please, that money can be in your account before you know it, that afternoon. And you'll then go automatically into 3 prize draws. Now, those prize draws could actually give you the opportunity to get more money.
Yeah, this is brilliant. As soon as you accept your valuation, you go into these, you're entered into these prize draws. So £500 cash is the first exclusive that we've got. The second exclusive is the chance to win a £500 credit to spend with us here at Shop on TV. And you'll also go into the regular Post Gold for Cash's £500 prize draw. All the terms and conditions are on the website, and that includes the closing dates that you see there. If you miss the closing dates on screen, it rolls on to the next prize draws that they
So
have.
yeah, you can get it in as quick as you
you
like,
won't
or
miss
you
out.
can relax and post it when you're ready. You will automatically go into 3 prize draws if you accept the valuation. But the biggest reason to order your pack from us right now is this pack will actually give you an extra 10% on your valuation. So when you send your gold and precious metals in, they'll value that, but then they'll say, because you got the pack from Shop on TV, we're now going to give you an extra 10% on top.
So if it's £500, it goes up to 550. Yes, please. If it goes up to 1,000, it goes up to 1,100. Whatever that valuation is, an extra 10% added on top. Now, remember, it's our regular phone number or regular website address.
Yes.
And whatever you're talking about, you're going to get that extra 10%. So 03333 241 241, shopontv.co.uk. And when you go to the website, just click on that banner, Post Gold for Cash.
And there's loads of great information there. You can have a little nosy. And as soon as you think, well, actually, I've got absolutely nothing to lose at all, click on Order My Free Gold Selling Pack. Go through, pop it in your basket. It's all free, no cost at all. You'll get to your basket delivery, no cost at all. Check your basket out. It's done. You've made sure you will get that extra 10%, that you'll go into those 3 prize draws if you decide that that valuation is right. And you can check out as a regular viewer, or if you're brand new, it's great to have the new viewers this evening, as it's great to have our regular viewers, but you can check out as a guest as well. You've got nothing to lose. And if you do think, oh gosh, I wish I hadn't sent that in, or oh gosh, I've changed my mind, or it isn't enough, they will send that gold back completely free of charge. But the fact is, most people are blown away with the amount. And what could you be spending that money on?
Oh yeah, think about it. Even if it's just the essentials that you just out of reach for you now, you can't afford.
Everything's so expensive.
Something could have gone wrong with the car. Everything's so expensive.
Well, take a look at these examples, because this, can you imagine bits of gold, perhaps one of those bracelets is broken, perhaps they're both broken, perhaps the necklace is all knotted up. £1,642 that was worth. That's money laying around in perhaps an old jewellery box. But actually, because you sent through your pack via us, they'll offer you that, but then they'll add on another £165. But then that gold ring.
Well, a gold band, there's no way I think it was worth that. £567. The reason being it's 22 karat gold again. But add on that extra 10%, another £57. It takes it over £600, doesn't it? Way over £600.
And that could be a real treat.
What
That
a
could
bonus.
be a holiday. That could be a weekend away. Honestly, it's so exciting. When you get
There's
that
gold flying
valuation,
across
there
the
is, there's
studio.
gold falling everywhere. It's so exciting when you get that valuation and you think, oh, well, yes, that could be in, are you ready for this? That could be in your bank account on Wednesday
That's how
afternoon,
quick the service
if you're
could
happy
be,
with the
yeah.
valuation. Or you could ask for cash. They'll send cash. There is a charge for that. They'll send a cheque. They'll put it into your bank. But it could be as quick as this. Doesn't have to be as fast as this. But today is Monday. You're ordering your free pack. You'll actually get that pack tomorrow.
Yeah, on Tuesday. Pack that up, put your gold in there, take it to the post office counter, very important, get your receipt, and then it will take you through with the insurance, and it'll also mean that you have that proof of posting.
Well,
so
you
it's
can
tracked
track it.
end
Yeah,
to
you know
end.
exactly, they weigh it, they track it. Then Wednesday, it will be delivered to Post Gold for Cash. They'll open it up Wednesday morning. They'll do that valuation. Even if there's no hallmarks, they know what that gold or that precious metal is worth. They'll give you a ring. Someone will speak to you, talk you through everything you sent in. That wasn't gold, but this was. And oh my goodness, that's the money. We're going to add on another 10% because you ordered the pack from Shop on TV. And then you can decide whether you want that money in your bank that day or whether you've changed your mind and they'll send that gold back.
We've got a great review actually from Doreen in Glasgow, and she had exactly the experience that we're talking about when it comes to speed of service and the amount that she was offered. So let's take a look what Doreen had to say. Quick and easy way to sell some gold earrings that I hadn't worn for over 20 years. I was happy with the offer as it was more than I was expecting. Nice extra cash for jewellery that I was never going to wear again. Good communication and payment received the same day as the phone call with the offer. And that's what it's all about when it comes to Post Gold for Cash. Charlie is with us. Charlie's a presenter here at Shop on TV, but you're now the brand ambassador because the team are so busy at Post Gold for Cash.
Yeah, they're flat out, yeah.
They're opening envelopes all the
Yeah,
time, so
yeah.
you represent them now.
This is it. Well, part of the reason they're busy is because, like we said, the price of gold, compared to this time last year, it's good. It's gone up by about 20%. But since we started doing these shows on Shop on TV, that extra 10%, people obviously love for good reasons. reasons. And yeah, so that's why they are so busy at the moment. But order your pack and get it sent in as soon as you can. It's such an exciting process because I used these guys about 2 months ago, and I wanted the experience that our viewers are going to experience. So I ordered my free pack through shopontv.co.uk. It arrived so quickly. I got my stuff down to the post office. The next day I got the phone call. I was made a very nice offer. And I was so pleased. And these are some of the bits that I basically inherited from a very close family friend. It's been sat in my parents' garage for a few years. I eventually got around to sorting it. But look, I mean, I knew there was some value here. There was a 22 karat gold ring. I think there was an 18 karat one too. There was a 9 karat gold pair of cufflinks. But this had no sentimental value. If it did, I would have kept it, obviously. And I encourage people to do the same. But I don't remember seeing this ever. So there is a bracelet in there which I thought might be gold, but I wasn't sure if it was.
So still put those things in. You don't need to know about gold
No,
or
this is
know
it.
if
You
it's got a
don't-
hallmark or
No,
not.
maybe you never ever wear jewellery. You have no idea about it. It doesn't matter. If you think it might be gold, if it's, oh, that weighs a bit, that looks shiny, it looks like gold, then get it sent in. That's a good enough reason to order your
And
pack.
some of that definitely isn't gold. So is that silver on the
Yes,
inside?
that's right. So I actually sent more than this in. Some of it turned out to be costume jewellery.
Right, okay.
But they just scrapped that for free, so that's fine.
But we can send in silver.
Silver, platinum, palladium, all precious metals. Hasn't even got to be jewellery. They're interested in the gold, of course, in the precious metals.
It doesn't matter if it's broken, tarnished.
No, they're perfect. So yeah, and in fact, actually, if you've got a diamond ring, they will look to make you an offer on diamonds
wow.
too, if it's a quarter carat or more. But anyway, but back to this. So yeah, there were some goodies in there, and I thought, do you know what? If I got £1,500, I'd be really pleased because I didn't know all of this was gold. I didn't really
You know, a couple of rings, were. So
Yeah.
Couple of pieces.
1,500, you would have been happy.
I would
really
have been happy with. Really, I would have taken that. But the amount I received, again, a couple of months ago,
Well,
I
it says
couldn't
we
believe
recently
it.
paid. What did they recently pay?
There it is.
Oh, my word.
Nearly £3,000. I couldn't believe it. I was so pleased.
Now,
know.
you sent your pack via us.
Yeah.
So obviously you got that much because you also got that extra
10%. So that includes the extra 10%.
So really-
Otherwise, it would have been just over 2,600, which is good. But who wouldn't want an extra? Yeah.
260 odd pounds.
Yeah, that's what I got extra.
On that amount.
Yeah.
Brilliant,
And
isn't it?
that
extra
paid for
10%.
festival tickets for my girlfriend and I and more. But I used the majority of that to pay off the balance on a family holiday, which we recently just came back from. But I encourage people to do this. If you've got something lying around that has no sentimental value, get it sent
Yeah.
in. I can sit here and confidently
And
say
if it was-
it's such a good service.
Yeah. And if it was inherited, and you might think, oh, I shouldn't get rid of it. But if you're not wearing it, if it doesn't, you'd rather wear something to remind you of that loved one. What you could do is send it in, see the valuation plus the 10%, and then you could buy something to remind you of them or something
that
you
you
will
will
wear.
wear, yeah.
I know people have bought plaques to go onto memory benches
Yeah.
and things. You could buy something that is a memory to them that would mean so much more.
I think we should just reiterate, Charlie, Post Gold for Cash, when it comes to this kind of service,
Yes.
they are one of the original companies.
They
aren't
absolutely are. They've been going since 2009.
So one of the very first.
One of the very, very first. So they are experts, and I've met these people in person. Firstly, they're so friendly. They're lovely. They love what they do.
And most of them have
They're
been
go-
there since the beginning.
Yeah,
haven't they?
a lot of them. Sam, who we've seen a clip of, has been there pretty much since the
From the
start.
beginning,
yeah.
A year after they launched the thing. So
Wow.
call it 15 years or so she's been there. And my word, they are fascinating.
And they've
to
got
talk
so
to.
much knowledge between
Oh, they
them.
do. And they can't wait to see what people send in. They love it. They love seeing people's bits. But they also give people the time on the phones too. So they go through
Yeah.
everything that they've sent in. Nothing's rushed. You're always in control. And when you order your pack, you're not committing to anything. So don't worry about that. You're always in the driving seat. But it's a chance to order a free pack, get free evaluation on your goods and see what they say. You could be in for a really nice surprise.
Yeah.
You've got nothing to lose. Enjoy the process because it's so interesting. It's so
We
interesting.
should get back to Sam and Steve because
Yeah.
you said you've been lucky enough to meet them. We were lucky enough to do the first show when they came to shop
And
on
they are
TV.
so passionate, and they are just as excited about looking through your gold as you are in sending it in to find the valuation, and just excited to make that phone call. It's
Yes.
a bit like phoning the lottery winner. This is what it is worth.
And let's take a look at what Sam and Steve had to say when they joined us in the studio.
The company was established in 2009. Obviously, just the concept of somebody came up with the idea of sending in your gold and getting cash. I mean, it's as simple as that.
Yeah.
And
there was nothing like it then, was there, really?
No, not really. We are one of the longest that have been running.
And you've been there very much since the start?
I've been there 15 years. I appreciate I don't look old enough.
Started very young.
Very young, toddler. So yeah, and I've really enjoyed it. I started actually making the calls.
Okay.
So I would call the customer with the offer for the items that they've sent in. Thoroughly enjoyed that. And then I kind of started thinking, well, actually, I want to have a look at these things and I want to see a little bit more about that and learn about that.
Open the
side of it.
envelopes.
That's it. It is absolutely. I had an auntie who had just the most magnificent jewellery box and you would sit there picking through it. So this is just absolutely awesome.
The same
How
sort of thing.
fabulous. So you've just grown with the company then, really?
Absolutely, absolutely. And I thoroughly enjoy it. And there's something new every day that comes into
Oh, I bet it's so exciting when you get that package.
Very exciting. It's not so exciting when you get the teeth. Oh! We will take them. Send them in.
Still gold.
What, with the gold filling?
Yes,
Still
yes.
gold.
Yeah, in the dental packet. We will take it. Please send it
Where
in.
there's gold, there's cash.
Well, we will go through what you can and can't send in. So not any old teeth.
No, a little bit of gold.
Gotta have the gold.
As long as they're washed.
Don't get grandma's false teeth and pop them in. They're going to have that
have the
gold
gold.
filling in. And Steve, tell us a bit about your story, because I love your story, how you've got involved in the company.
Okay, so I'm the new kid on the block. I've only been around with Post Gold for Cash for the last 10 months or so, and it's a fantastic team to be part of, and I really enjoy working with them. My role is to make calls, to support customers, to reassure, answer questions, and make sure people have got their packs, and if they've got any questions, to answer them.
Great.
And to just help people nudge them along the way if that's what they want to do, because it's always the customer's choice as to what they're doing.
Lots of people do mention just how friendly you are. You're a great sort of quite small team.
Small but mighty.
Yeah.
And perfectly formed.
But make it really personal. I think that's really important.
I think
as
the
well.
other good thing is I mean, obviously we brought the new boy with us, but the whole team have been there for a considerable amount of time. Most of us have all been
And
there.
between you, you've got so much knowledge in gold, haven't you?
Yeah, absolutely. And it just flows. It really flows and it really works. And we love talking to the customers and helping and the different stories as to why they're sending stuff in and things like that. I mean, sometimes it's sad, sometimes it's happy and they're ecstatic with their offers and, you know, say I can get my car fixed, that sort of thing.
And customers are really grateful for that contact and that support and that connection, because then we can talk them through the process and just to reassure them. Because some customers have had the pack sitting on their side for a good few weeks and they're nervous to send the pack through. And sometimes people just send one piece to test, see what it's like. And they get the reassurance and they get the offer so quickly and they get some incredible offers.
You think you might have heard of Post Gold for Cash. Who are they? Who are you?
That's Miss Steve and Sam.
And an amazing team.
Yes.
So Post Gold for Cash was established back in 2009, so we've been going for a really long time. It was an idea from Ash and he needed to get on board with somebody who had this kind of knowledge, which he did.
So actually was the founder as such.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. So between him and Ian, this is where we've sort of got to here.
And you were very much one of the first, weren't you, then?
Within a year I joined. I was only meant to do 14 hours a week, part-time.
Funny.
Yeah. So yeah, I actually joined by accident. A friend of mine went for the job interview.
Okay.
And they offered her a part-time job, but she wanted full-time. So she turned around and said, "You need my friend Sam."
How fabulous. That is
I
one
want
of those
part-time.
meant to be moments.
Yes,
isn't
absolutely.
it?
And do you know what? I love it.
And you've just fallen in love with it, haven't you?
Yes. I mean, who wouldn't fall in love with
Well,
playing
it's
this?
exciting, isn't it? Because you've gone from. So what did you do at first? On
So
the
at
phone?
first I was on the phone, so I'd be calling you, I'd be giving you your offer, chatting away with you, and that was it. And then I was like, oh, can I play with it? Can I come and have a go and do this? And yeah, so I sort of shadowed some of the other valuers at the time, and I just love
So you learned the process on the job to the point where
you've grown with the company,
I have,
really, haven't you?
I have,
Definitely.
absolutely. And they're such a super supportive company to work for.
Right.
Very small team. aren't
Very
you?
small, yes.
So it's very personal. Lots of people say it's very personal. It's very friendly. It was all very smooth.
Yeah, it comes across, I think, when we're talking to people. I mean, anyone that orders a pack tonight, if you haven't sent it back in the next couple of weeks, this guy's going to call you.
Now,
Have an amazing conversation.
Lots of people will purposely now not send it back. So
I'd love to call them.
how's that?
Just so they can chat to Steve.
Yes.
Now, Steve, tell us your story, how you got involved in
So I got involved because I discovered this most amazing sport called pickleball.
Okay.
And Ash actually plays pickleball. And so I met him playing pickleball, and he talked about his business and said, would you like to get involved and do some mystery shopping?
funny.
And then come along and do some calls. And I said, I'd love to have a go. Why
Yeah.
not?
Yeah.
So I did some mystery shopping. Thoroughly enjoyed it, and I found Postgold for Cash to be so easy to do business with. I personally found them very trustworthy. I chose to sell my items, so I found the prices great. And then I started making some calls.
And then
to
you
them.
started working.
And I thoroughly enjoyed having conversations with people, giving them choices, giving them options, talking them through processes, and reassuring people, because they're slightly nervous. Oh, I'm scared to take it to the post office. I'm not sure. I've had it for ages.
Well, you said when you sent yours in, you took photos of everything.
I did.
Sort of
I
just in
took
case.
photos on my phone, as I do with everything, receipts and stuff,
yeah.
because you can never have enough reassurance yourself.
Yeah.
So I had that evidence, and so when I sent it through, I had to remind myself what Tracy, when she called me with the offer, which ones were value and which ones weren't. And I was shocked about the ones that had value, because I thought it was the other ones that had value. And then to be offered between £400 and £500, it was like, whoa. And for once in my life, I was sort of like able to receive some cash to spend on either the children or a spa day or upgrade their phone without having to borrow money.
Yes.
So for a change, I wasn't borrowing
Like
it.
a bonus.
I was
just sat
recycling
there,
some
yeah.
stuff that was sitting in the
Sat
bedside
there doing
cabinet.
nothing.
So, we say about recycling all the time. We love a bit of recycling these days. I recycled it and I thought, why is it sitting there when I can do this? So my son thoroughly enjoyed his new iPhone.
So we were established back in 2009. So as companies go, we are one of the longest standing
Yeah, you
ones.
were very much one of the first,
Yeah,
weren't you?
yeah,
Thought of the
absolutely.
idea sort of first, and then others sort of came
Follows
along.
suit. Yeah, absolutely. So that's one of the things that makes us very trustworthy.
Yeah.
Obviously, the
The
longevity.
longevity,
of the company.
yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
absolutely. The other thing to consider is, with regards to staff, other than Steve being our newbie, the rest of us have been there sort of 15 plus years.
More or less from the
So
beginning.
yeah, absolutely. So we work as a really good, smooth team. And the idea basically came from Ash, who then teamed up with Ian, who had the jewellery knowledge and this kind of thing. So they set it up, and here we are. Basically, we've come this far down the line, and it's such an easy service to use.
Yeah, really straightforward, really safe. You can see here over 270,000 customers have used the service already. Rated excellent, based over 2,000 Trustpilot reviews. Promised to match any price offered by other online buyers. Can you just
Tell us
confirm how that works?
Okay, so what we would need from you is if you have had an offer price from somebody else.
someone else.
Yep. Which is fine. Shop around if you
Yeah.
need to. It's your own peace of mind, which is what we always say. We will match that if we can see that in writing. So you just need to
Okay.
provide it to us with the quotation, the date it was done, and obviously as long as
Great.
the weights match, we will do that.
You'll
for you.
match
Wow.
the price.
Yeah.
And you're saying it's so easy. It's so easy, and that's why you should choose Postgold for Cash. And you can actually have a little look at just how simple it is. It's fast, it's easy. The great thing is it's a no obligation service. So if you don't want to take that valuation they give, they will send your gold back completely free of charge. You've lost nothing, but you've learned how the money, whether you wanted it or not. Or you might be really surprised, which most people are when you read the 5-star review. I didn't think it'd be that much, and you do accept that money. So just send that gold in for free to be valued. If you're not happy with the offer, as it says, they'll return your gold items completely free of charge. So many people so happy with that offer. And the experienced gold valuers provide you with a free valuation to discover what your gold is worth.
Nothing to lose at all. You're discovering what your gold is worth. That unwanted gold that's just laying around in a shoebox or in an old trinket box, or perhaps it's a jewellery box, but actually you've not worn. These rings are mine. I haven't worn them since I was about 18, 19, 20. A long time
You
ago.
might have lots of jewellery that you just don't wear anymore for so many reasons.
Could be money in your pocket.
Could be broken, could be tarnished, could be just out of fashion now for you. Maybe you used to wear yellow gold, now you wear white gold or platinum, and you've got loads of items like this laying around.
So many people used to wear earrings like this. You might just have one of them left. You might have 3. Perhaps you used to wear a lot of different gold. any bits. It could be a broken earring, it could be a mangled bangle, it could be a pendant. You think, I had that pendant. It doesn't have to be on the necklace. It might just be the necklace. It might just be the clasp. It might be a brooch and the stones have fallen out and the pins dropped off. It doesn't matter. Whatever you've got that you think is gold or any precious metal, it could be silver, platinum, it makes no odds. Pop it into the envelope and get it valued. And that bracelet I so recognise. Loads of people used to have that bracelet. But perhaps again, like my rings, you haven't worn that bracelet for decades.
And I bet when you first got something like that, you wore it week in, week out, didn't you?
It was something you wore all the time. But now it's laying around. And that might be money in your bank account, cash in your pocket, if you like. They'll send cash, there is a charge for it. Or it could be a cheque, whatever you would rather. Doesn't have to be complete. It doesn't have to be all in one piece. It can be completely broken. It can be a bit of a gold watch. It doesn't matter. Pop it into the envelope. But though you'll have heard of Post Gold for Cash, order your envelope from us, either on the phones or on the website. It's completely free because you do get some real true extras.
Yeah, there's some great exclusive offers that we've got for you. Now, we've got to remind you, everything is free here. You don't have any outlay. It's going to be the free gold selling pack that you order from us. You've got free postage, and make sure you take it to the post office counter and then it'll be tracked and insured. You've got a free professional valuation, and you also have free returns. If you decide the offer's not right for you, Post Gold for Cash will return your gold for free as well.
So nothing to lose.
No.
Everything free so far. Now, most people say, oh my goodness, I didn't think it'd be that much. Yes, please. But obviously, like Sean said, if you're not happy, they will return the gold free of charge. But if you say yes, please, you'll automatically then go into 3 draws where you've got these prize draws, gives you the opportunity to get some more money.
So first of all, you've got an exclusive ITV1 STV exclusive to win £500 cash. There's loads here. You've got the chance to win a £500 credit to spend with us here at Shop on TV. But on top of that, you're also going to go into Post Gold for Cash's regular £500 prize draw. Now, terms and conditions are all on the website, including the closing dates. If you miss that closing date on screen, you will roll through to the next prize draws. As soon as you accept your valuation, you will go into those prize draws.
Now, the valuation is, for Post Gold for Cash, is known for being really, really good. Yep. But send for your pack via us and it's even better. How? Because when they value what you've sent in, because you got the envelope via us, they will actually add on an extra 10% on top of your valuation. This is a true exclusive offer.
So if they offer you £500, it goes up to £550. If they offer you £1,000, it goes up to £1,100. Whatever the valuation is, they're going to add on an extra 10%, and that's why it's worth doing it now. Hundreds of you have already gone for the offer that we've got for you. There are so many still in baskets. You've got to confirm your order and check out as if you're making
There's loads still in baskets. You are up late. Check your basket through. It's going to cost you absolutely nothing, but you could be getting money like this. When you see some of the valuations, one necklace, who would have thought? One necklace, £2,432. But sent in our envelope, you would have got another £244 added on. But I think a lot of people are sending a lot of mixtures of things.
Yeah, there's all sorts of bits and pieces there. £1,785 is brilliant, but add on another 10%, another £179 added on to there. Now is the time to confirm your orders and check out, whether it's on our phones or our website, 0333 241 241, shopontv.co.uk. Charlie has been with us throughout the evening.
Brilliant show.
Last chance to tell people, I mean, you did the whole process yourself, didn't you?
Well, it's such an established company. Like I said, they've been going around for about 16, 17 years now. They're just so friendly. I can't recommend them highly enough. And Joy, if you want to read reviews, go on to Trustpilot. There's nearly 3,000 reviews on there. When I look into use a company, whether it's something like this, whether anything at all, I look at reviews, I look at ratings and so on. But yeah, they're rated 4.7 on Trustpilot. But they've been going for so long now. They are professionals, absolute professionals in what they do. And I know they're looking forward to receiving the goods that you send in. And who knows, they could be calling you with a very, very nice offer. Something that I received. And did you know know what? It's such a good opportunity. I really do recommend it.
And it's such a quick service.
Yeah,
That's the other
super
great thing.
fast.
If you want to turn it round really quickly, you can, because if you order your pack right now, you'll get it Tuesday. By Wednesday, Post Gold for Cash could be calling you and offering and putting that money in your bank.
Yeah, that day on Wednesday. So order your pack now. You'll get your special delivery envelope. You'll take that into the post office. You'll hand it over the counter. They'll give you a receipt. That is your tracking receipt. That is your insurance as well. And then a couple of days, that money could be in your bank account. And that might be paying bills. That might be a real special treat that you've been desperate to do, but you haven't had the extra money. That extra money might be lying around your house in items of gold or silver that you haven't worn for years.
Unwanted gold, broken gold, tarnished gold, and all your precious metals. Silver, platinum, palladium, all of those precious metals are included. The guide's all there in the letter when it arrives.
Nothing to lose. If you change your mind, they'll send all that gold back for free as well. But most people can't believe how much it was worth. And Charlie was one of those
I really
people.
recommend it. It's such an exciting system. It really is. Really do go for it. It's brilliant stuff. Yeah.
Now's the time. Take advantage.